All right.
We're back.
Welcome to the Knights match here at the Matt Apple Burger and Billiard Company, Appleton, Wisconsin. We have a great match today. It's going to be Penglase, MH Penglase versus Adam Staerkel. And they both are locals here at the Matt Apple. And I am joined in the booth by me, Chris G, and with Mason, the Stone Mason Cook. There, that's the intro.
Very nice.
Andrew Donald says, let's go putting. And you got to say it that way. Putting.
Putting.
Putting. It is.
We look like such idiots when we do that.
Putting.
Putting.
Well, that's what they look like, right?
No.
No? Okay. So, MH won the leg and broke, and Adam is up. They are playing 10 ball.
Oh.
What?
It's just a refreshing. I don't know.
Yeah, 10 ball. Yes. It's different than 8 ball.
Yeah.
Thank goodness, right?
Yeah.
So I believe that was a push out. So MH has the option to give this back to Adam. So yeah, race to 13. Yeah, you threw me off with that. I was like, all right.
Is something wrong?
Yeah, I was like, what happened?
Yeah.
Race to 13. That's it. You guys get the gist. Oh, 3 foul rule. I mean, we don't have a lot of viewers yet, so you viewers repeat this to the new viewers.
Nice shot.
Wow, he is not holding back.
I'm telling you, he's playing really good recently.
He's playing great.
Yeah, really good.
Really great. So, BCAPL rules.
Yep.
3 foul rule, no jumps.
Wow.
That's a special rule.
You got to be saving these, man.
I'm saving them. I'm saving them.
Look at that.
And
how to open a match right here.
Yeah, I know, right?
Thank you, MH. I needed a little surge of energy.
I made a mess. Well, I got a quesadilla in the booth because it took a little while to get my food because the place is packed, like fully packed. So I'm going to try not to, gross anyone out, but I do have to take a bite once in a while. So we'll have Mason do all of the talking for the whole match, and I'm just going to sit back and watch.
Right. Just kidding.
Yeah. Cue Jod's vocals.
Shoot ball.
So you got a little weird on the 3, huh? But it's still doable.
Yeah, he's still going to be okay. If that 4 passes, then he should be really pretty good.
Michael Parker. Beautiful.
Yeah, he hit that good. Didn't really get shaped anywhere in particular.
I think he decelerated. He wanted the inside to, do something.
You might decide to try and play safety and go behind that 5 ball. If you don't want to just bank at it. You might just bank at it. He's opened this matchup very aggressively.
Dustin, thank you. Lasse.
Yeah. And he did go for it. He didn't pot it.
Dustin Lasse last week in the Jesters match. And he will be back.
Oh, yeah.
He's thinking about playing in the Knights. Or no, he lost in the Knights. He's thinking about playing in the Jesters.
Right.
Because he lost a couple points. And he was right on the edge. I mean, to be like 500 and take on the Knights is commendable.
Yeah, I thought it was great.
I mean, these guys are sitting at 573, 523, respectively. They both can play better than the Radians. Everybody knows how Radians go.
Yeah.
Hey, Matt. He says, hey, Chris and Stone.
Hello, Matt. Left him kind of at a 50-yard line here. Do you go in the corner or the side, Chris?
Let's look at the angle. I don't like it. I think I'm banking it.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
See, I would never. I would never.
Well,
ever,
because
ever,
the way I'm looking at that is you get safe because you're trying to get over by the 7.
Yeah.
But you got to hit it right.
Yeah, there's just so many aiming points, you know.
Oh, you put a lot.
If you cut the ball,
You're right.
it's just one aim.
I mean,
aim it at that one spot.
What would you have done?
Cut it.
Into the side?
Likely. Yeah.
And then you would have gone 3 rails around for the 7?
Yeah.
I mean, that's the right
likely.
shot. I mean,
Well,
you didn't ask me what the right shot
No,
was.
I was just curious.
You asked me what I would do.
Yeah, I was curious on what you would do.
And what I would do is never the right shot. But, hey, let's get you guys out there sharing, you know, because I can't be the only one sharing. We got MH. He shared. We got Adam. He shared. We got to get it out on Facebook, YouTube, yada, yada. You know, we want to get the numbers up. We had great numbers for the Queens and Jesters match. I think we can get good numbers, if not great numbers, for the Knights match, which should be a higher, you know, level of play. Beautiful shot. Left the 7, you know, with a great angle to just slide over for the 8.
It's cool for me to see MH playing. Because I honestly, for a while, he wasn't playing a lot at all.
Yeah.
And then he'd do stuff like that.
And then you wouldn't want to watch him.
And then I'd forget, oh, yeah, he does play pretty good.
He
sometimes.
does. Remember,
I'm like, he does play pretty good. So it's nice to see him kind of find a little bit of a rhythm sometimes.
Well, and
I
think
still
he's
think
trying.
he's okay here. I think he's going to cut it in the side.
Oh, the
or does he
8?
bank at it again? I mean, I like to cut it in the side.
Well, let's take a look at the...
I prefer cutting over banking. I don't know what that was. It's a water bottle.
Mason's throwing water bottles around. Fine cut. Don't throw water bottles.
Right.
Yeah, 100%. I just remember BCA state championship where it was you, Susie Quall, Larry Bazat, MH, the Patin, Penglase, and I as a 420 or whatever I was.
Yeah.
And we
in the finals.
we won the hot seat. And then we got to the finals, and it was like an 8-hour wait. So we went to eat, and everybody was tired.
Yeah, it was terrible.
And we came in, and it was just like we couldn't really get motivated to play again. Although I did run a table as a 420. I got to remember that one.
That's why we picked you.
Yeah, it was fun. I was so nervous because I was on the stream.
Yeah.
Bad Boys was streaming it, and I was
Yeah.
like, what is this? I don't want to be on TV.
We called you last second, too.
Yeah.
Like, hey, we decided we might play the teams. Do you want to?
I was playing in a round robin.
You fit the number.
I was in a Pete Deaton's round robin at Varsity Club. And
no, on this scratch.
Oh, no, you can't scratch on 2 balls left. Or ever. But
Yeah.
I was at Varsity Club playing in a round robin, got the call, and I'm like, yeah, I'll join. And I was like, Mason just asked me to be on his team. I'm telling all the other 450 and unders. They're like, really? And then I don't know if I won or lost or whatever, you know.
You
after
did
that.
really good. At the
round robin. I don't. That's all I remember of that whole
Yeah.
thing. Just talking to you on the phone, having a good time, and then I don't remember anything.
Yeah, that was a good year.
It was fun.
We played good.
Larry Bazat, man, I remember a jump shot he made.
Yep. Yeah, he was playing solid.
Full Q jump shot he made.
I think up until like the 5th match, I don't think I lost a game up till the 5th or
No, you were playing
6th
deadly.
match.
Yeah,
And then
it was
MH played good. Susie played good.
Oacheski
Paul Olszewski
and his son Preston.
Yep.
Their team.
Was in the final.
And Preston, man, I mean, man, that guy didn't let, you know, I mean, if you had to play him, you missed, he ran out.
Oh, yeah.
It was rough. And the other guys played really good, too.
Yeah. Bill Sorensen with the greatest. He had some crazy kick shot. Remember that?
You can't beat him.
I forget.
Well, we did beat
what
him.
It was. Yeah.
And then
You can't beat him, though.
they went through the losers bracket and came back with a vengeance. And they were warm because they've been playing all night.
Right.
I don't want to make any excuses. It was a good time.
Yeah.
Nice. A little short. A little short. I don't want to say nice shot on that, obviously. Well, we have 200 viewers. We definitely need people on Facebook and YouTube to push it out a little bit. Share, like, subscribe. This match is going to heat up.
Oh, for sure. Should, at least.
It should. What do you want to say, or is that kind of rude? Score wise, a prediction.
Score-wise. I am always bad at that because I think it is so volatile.
And it's tough too because they're both friends.
Yeah.
So I don't want to be like on one side or the other.
No.
I'm gonna have to lean towards MH. I just don't know what the score is gonna be.
I think MH is playing really good right now.
He's unbelievable. He's been playing in everything. He's won tournaments. 599 and under. I think he won. Pretty sure. He was looking for the replays. He asked me every day. He's like, "Where's the video?" I'm like, "I don't know. YouTube took it down." They didn't, but it's gone. I don't know. It's those 12-hour videos where you start it and no one ends it that YouTube has problems with.
Huh.
It like just loses them. So, yeah, and I think that stream was running all night. So it saw the cleaning crew come in. And then it saw the morning. It was like people coming in for their morning shift. I'm like, the stream's still going.
Yeah.
You could just see people walking by.
Huh. Went for the safety. Not bad.
Yeah, that's not bad. You gotta put a little pressure on Adam.
Little ASMR for you all out there.
That was crisp.
I thought that was cool. Yeah.
What are you drinking? A Pepsi Cola?
Yeah.
Made with real sugar.
Mm-hmm. Just a small one. Just a little.
A 12 ounce. That's all we had. We didn't have bottles or anything. Yeah, it was. I mean, we had glass bottles and cans. It wasn't like 25 different sizes of plastic. Got a pretty good crowd of people watching. You got Roy Skenador. You got Mike Sabota. I think either way. Got Mark West, Nick Like, senior and junior.
The Nick likes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're both here.
Wow, another great shot. He's coming out fiery today.
I heard
Did you see that?
It was clean.
Ooh, and then he hit that one soft.
Yeah, he is getting snookered quite a bit. No pun intended.
Yeah.
With his snooker cue. Here's the shot. Just drills that 3 in there. Comes around perfectly for the 4. That was a great shot.
Yeah, because to control it at that speed through the gap and not hit the 5. Very good.
And what do you do here now? You can't jump. I bet you wish he took that rule back. That was MH's rule.
He said you can't jump?
Yeah, no jumps.
Oh.
And Adam was like, that's cool. And 3 foul rule.
Yeah, I like 3 foul.
It's 10 ball. Cue ball fouls only. BCAPL rules.
Ooh.
Oh, that 10 millimeter tip really put a lot of right English on that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ball in hand for Adam. 4-ball run. I think the tricky part here is just getting from the 5 to the 6.
Yeah.
Seems easy.
He's going to use this end rail, and I don't know about
I think that's risky.
I do too. But he hit it.
He's
good.
comfortable with that.
Yeah, and I understand that. I think there's a certain...
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Wow.
I think we got in trouble. You guys can see it.
Did it hook on the point there?
Yeah, if you guys look on the bottom right side of your screen.
Looks like he's just getting down and aiming at it. So.
But the 6 is so close to the rail.
Wow. It's pretty good.
Yeah. That is pretty good.
Didn't really get anywhere because he didn't have any angle. Now he's going to bank at it.
That's not good. Don't make me bust out the John Field clips. I'll do it. So this all stemmed from how he shot the 5. Let's remember that.
This is tough bridging, obviously. He's going to use a high bridge over the ball. Wow, another good one.
How's he do it? How did he hit that?
We'll have to start calling him the magician.
This is the tester, though.
That's MH's favorite player. And not the one you might be thinking of, but the Pro Pool player with the term the magician nickname. But not the one you think of first.
Yeah, I'm thinking Efren.
Yeah, not him.
Oh, he missed. Yeah, I knew being on the rail like that,
Yeah.
I mean, it offers some complexity. Veronica Lyon.
Wow, good shot at him. Staying in it. Showing you why this is going to be a good match.
Yeah, I mean, you don't want to let him run away, so 1-1 in a race to 13.
Barry Skinador in the house.
That doesn't sound like rain to me.
I think so.
Kind of does. Yeah, it's supposed to be applause. So who do you think is going to win the tournament? Roy? Ray? Both? They'll split it?
Sometimes that happens, yeah.
Well, we got some good players here today. I don't know. Got John Lewis.
Yep. Yep.
Craig Fowler's putting his cues away. He's out of the running. Oh, let's not forget one of the juniors, Xander.
Yeah, it's good to see him here.
Yeah, it's been a while. I'm glad he's still playing.
Dry break. Hooked him, too.
This is kind of a weird table layout. Everything's kind of like Orion's belt. Just vertical.
Yeah, it is.
So was that a push out?
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, I don't really like it, though.
Little short on the safe. I think Adam wanted to get behind the 5.
Yeah, MH is either like, I mean, he's straight in on the bank, it looks like. Pretty close. Think MH can bank this ball. Or a safety. Both seem pretty easy. Oop. Oop.
Well, that opens the door for Adam. He's probably second guessing that shot. Thinking maybe I should have played safe.
Joined late. What happened to Bruce Almighty? Bruce was supposed to be next week. But we had kind of asked him if he would like to have been this week because we had a dropout last second. And then he preferred being next week, and Adam, being a very local guy, decided he would take that spot.
Correct.
So we will see the almighty return next week.
He played yesterday in the Banks tournament, didn't he?
Yeah.
I seen him here. He was all excited. But I guess having to drive home and then come back next week worked better for him.
Hey.
Caden. Yeah, we got some really cool instructional videos coming out pretty quick. Can I say it?
Sure. I mean,
Yeah, Mason's been working on some drills, and he wants to share some of his information. And Caden Hillman will probably be helping with a couple of them, being he's a future star.
current and future.
Current, yeah. I was trying to think, how can I word
Current
that?
and
Yeah.
future.
Current junior, future non-junior star.
That's the most complicated description.
All right. 2 stars, instructional videos, drills, cool things.
He's the current junior, former non-junior, afterward star.
Well, he did take first place in quite a few non-junior tournaments.
Holy crap.
So you know what I mean. Probably not.
Something about this Pepsi doesn't taste right.
Well, it's made with real sugar now.
No, because that's how in the bottles are, too. It doesn't taste right. Tastes alcoholic. Like rotted, too. I'm not having it
Caden, did you
anymore.
grab your mom's phone and like on her phone too? Thank you.
Thank you.
Grab all your family members' phones, like and subscribe.
No, they all watch. They all have it up on their phones all the time.
Well, and it's MH.
Yeah.
And MH is one of the instructors. So this is big time.
Wow, Adam.
Ooh, that was a great shot. So we got to count to 3 or 5 when this stops. Otherwise it gets cut short.
Kaboom.
Boom.
That's what I call him, the atomic bomb.
Yeah, Adam's shooting really good. Oh, it's nice to see Dan Jury back. It's been a while. Bringing back some of the old schools. Great shot on the 5. Little tough there, but completely doable. I mean, you just make it, you'll get shape on the 7. Just focus on making it. Is it me? Is it you? What? I keep hearing. Oh, what is that? Man, what kind? That is. I mean, that is a good roll. Let's just call that a good roll.
Yeah. I think unless it goes, I mean, it'll double kiss. I think either way, it should. There's no way that this should.
Do you throw
miss.
this? I mean, you got to hit the left side of the 7, right? Even though it's telling you not to. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and you can tell that he kind of used his cue wall in case it did hang.
Right.
To
come
come in
through.
and hopefully hit it again.
Hit the double hit if need be. Well, Adam's up 2-1 in a race to 13. We're playing 10 ball. BCAPL rules. Cue ball fouls only. No jump cues. 3 foul rule. just the way he drew it up. Nicholas said. Caden said no. So it must be Holly's watching on her own phone. You know, you guys probably have a real nice big TV. Just stream it right to the TV. Kick back with some popcorn. Sounds like a good time. We got Adam to break.
Made a ball.
Looks like a pretty open table here.
Holding the cue ball is going to be the only difficulty at the start here. Yeah, so he used the 8 to try and help that. Otherwise, it makes pocketing the ball much tougher. Much more tougher. Good angle here. He's just got to get away from the 9 and the side pocket. Looking pretty good.
You think the 10 ball is going to come into play here?
I mean, he'll hit it for sure. I like to put right on this then also, and it follows the hit on the ball straighter. Turned out okay.
Oh,
Pretty
that was
good.
beautiful.
The 10's in a good spot. So it looks like he could take a 3-1 lead here. Can't tell. He's got a little angle. So, yeah, I wondered if he'd just leave it there and play to the other corner. He had to commit to one or the other a little bit more than he did.
Yeah, I'm not sure I like that. A little tricky now, right, to get on the 8?
Yeah.
I mean, you gotta put a stroke on it now.
Well, I like to put this then with a little draw and a little right. And hug that corner. And he did just straight draw. It turned out okay. A little longer than he could have been if he added the right English. But
Yeah, it's not over yet. This is an exciting table here because you got to get from the 8 to the 9. It's just getting started.
yeah, and I think I'd put a full stroke on this and kind of come 2 rails up high above the side pocket again, instead of trying to spin it so much and leave it on the bottom. Well, that's a conservative play. Just make it. But I don't like his angle anywhere here. I think he should have maybe drew back a little bit then if he was going to plan on banking it. Because I don't see a cross angle here. He's going to either have to play safety, then cut it all the way down, cross corners. Looks like what he just called. Which is okay. I think that's kind of a shot that might turn into a safety if you miss it. And he hit that really good. On the rail still.
Every shot is just like a tester.
Yeah, so
Amazing.
far for this rack. And he's holding together well. You can see extra focus on him, getting down on this 10. And down it goes.
Great shooting. Got to hand that one to Adam. I mean, he had 4 tricky shots. And he worked his way through it, which is really amazing and not easy to do, especially when you're on the rail. Straight in shots are like the hardest shot for, I don't know why.
Yeah, we haven't seen MH in feels like a couple games. I feel like I haven't seen MH up at the table a lot.
Yeah, it's been a good minute. MH is, he's had time to ponder what went wrong. What did he do? What should he have done? Should that bank have been a safety? Those things go through your head. Because if it wasn't for that bank, Adam wouldn't be up 2 more games.
Yeah.
It could have been a whole different thing. But if he would have made the bank, you never know. Adam's on a tear. Yeah, we know. We know, Nicholas. We get what you're saying. Don't forget to share. Head over to YouTube. Subscribe, like. Trying to get these numbers up a little bit. We definitely had good numbers for the Queens and the Jesters, which I was surprised for. That match ended up being really exciting, back and forth, back and forth.
Yeah.
Maybe people like to tune in closer to the end of the match.
Yeah, I think so.
I get it. Then we got the highlight reel. So, you get to see all the good stuff anyway. But we still like to have you guys here for sure. I just had a barbecue chicken quesadilla. It's pretty good. Pretty good.
Dry break.
Pretty dry.
He's going to have to play a push shot.
Yeah, because, he
I
said no
would assume.
jump cues. Jason, haven't seen you for a while. Still got your golf clubs waiting for you when you want them back. He sold me a set of golf clubs for $20. I mean, they're not like top of the line or anything like that, but since he's tall, he's taller than me, I figured, hey, be okay to hit the driving range and maybe kind of get a little bit.
Right. Well, MH called the kick shot here.
Really?
So that's an aggressive play, but he feels confident about it. At least the hit.
Oh, look at that English.
That's a lot of English.
It's tons of English. Being that MH is from England, there's just tons of English.
Just a lot of English.
It worked for him.
On that shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That shot, this. Don't they just throw like weird that's and this is at the end of sentences? I really like that. There. No, that's not right. They'll say something like, great shot. This.
Great shot, that. Yeah, they'll say great shot, that.
Instead of saying that was a great shot, they'll say great shot.
Great
This,
shot, that.
That.
Yeah.
I like it. Uh-oh.
Yeah, I have incorporated some different type of lingo from hanging out with MH and knowing MH.
Jen just double checking, making sure we have all the beverages and accoutrements needed to sit up in the booth for 12 hours. You're just like relaxed. That's what I got to do.
I'm trying.
I got to find the relaxing point here. Armrest down.
Yeah.
Seat.
Armrest down. I moved my mic like way back so I can be more lean.
Does this thing recline? Now we just need some.
That'd be nice.
Need a little popcorn. There we go. All right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So he left him a 110 combo. He did not take advantage of it,
Wow.
but he's sitting perfect.
Yeah, I got pretty good roll on that.
Great roll, this.
Great roll, that.
I wonder if MH's family's out there.
Well, the first guy who commented,
Andrew Donald.
yeah, is MH's longtime good friend.
Long time, long lost good friend.
From childhood, I believe.
From childhood?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So, Andrew, are you still with us? Patrick Glenn just sent me a picture. I don't think I want to see you in flip-flops. Hopefully you sent it to the email address because that's way too much work. So this is going to be a cluster. They're going to have to think about this one for a little while.
So he decided to just cluster it up even more and give MH ball in hand, which I don't really like. I think MH can make this 3-ball.
Oh, yeah. He's going to break all this up. And then he's going to get a combo on the 10. Patrick, I got nothing from you, man. I don't know what you're talking about. Maybe you don't have Wi-Fi in the Kalahari. You know, you got to really be careful with this shot. You don't want to hit the 9 first.
Yeah. Well, and I saw Adam take a look at it before he gave away ball in hand to try and determine if he thought it would go. I think he made a little bit of disruption when he pushed a ball into it, which may have changed.
Right. Yeah, you can't
what
guess.
He thought. But he did take a look at it, thinking, like, if that 1 and 9 stay right where they were, it'd be a tough hit. The biggest problem would be getting shape afterward.
He's really reaching. And granted, this is only a 3-foot table, guys.
Yeah.
So this this is...
Why don't you get a bridge?
Yeah, they invented those in England.
Right. Or rest, as you would call it.
You can't just rest on the 5-ball like that.
See the shape now.
Maybe we should change views. This is getting a little personal. Giving a new meaning to the jump ball. Talk about loving billiards. Now these comments are coming through. Andrew says he's got the game streaming on his TV. Great, so you are still with us. And we assume you're the long-time childhood friend of MH. And Patrick, I still don't know what you're talking about. I didn't get any picture. He probably fell in the pool. Yeah, now they're seeing it. My eyes. My eyes. Yeah, we're going to change views. We don't want to look up the shorts again. I can't.
Well, now he's going to be kicking, though, I think.
This'll do.
This'll do.
This'll do.
That's my favorite conjunction.
This'll do.
This'll do.
It is. Oh.
Wow.
What happened?
It felt like a jump shot. Why did it feel like a jump shot?
I don't know, but
did
everything
it make
moved.
the noise of a jump shot?
Oh, that was...
Did somebody else
Yeah,
jump?
that was somebody
Okay.
out here. Billy Mays, I think.
Billy Mays.
Yeah, every time I
Oh
see
my
him,
God.
I go up to him. I say, Billy Mays here. He's got the best beard. I don't even know his real name.
Oh, he's a Billy Mays guy.
I just call him, Billy Mays. And he hasn't gotten upset yet. So, and let me show you guys.
Good hit.
This was a good hit.
This was.
All right.
That'll do.
I don't think I'll be able to show you. It's kind of...
No, you can't get there.
All right. See the guy on the left side? He's got the most perfect beard, Billy Mays style, that I've ever seen. All right. See, we didn't miss any action. MH is still pacing back and forth, trying to figure out what to do.
Well, that looks like a common thing that he does.
Pacing?
Pacing back and forth, trying to figure out what to do.
Yeah, it's just like boop, boop, boop.
It's like on the daily.
Some people just walk around the table once.
That's always MH's pondering. MH's pondering. Wow.
What an amazing shot. Although,
You know, MH would love to. He always talks about that 2 ways should be a thing in 10 ball. Even though you have to call the shot. He's like, he thinks. And that would have been perfect time for that. Is like a 4 ball and then play your cue ball to try and carom the 10 also.
well,
But he didn't get the 4.
he didn't get rewarded after such a great shot. So, yeah, he had to go rail first on the 4. Andrew Donald said, I'm having childhood flashbacks. Remember in the good old days, I would assume. All right.
All right.
That was for Patrick.
We're here at the Mad Apple. Yeah, that's what he does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
We're here at the Mad Apple.
All right. Yeah, we actually we're making it a rule that we can't start streams with all right anymore because of Patrick.
Is Adam going to end up perfect on this 6 ball? I say he did.
That looks beautiful. You four.
Why did you say that?
Well, because I was
Like a
looking at it.
robot.
I'm kind of checking
You're
it
like,
out.
that looks beautiful.
That looks beautiful. This should be a run out.
I still, this is kind of one of the first times that I've commentated 2 matches in a row in a while. I still don't think there's enough air in here.
You know, they're.
I really genuinely.
Like,
Every time.
is that like?
Every time I'm in here, that's the thought that comes to my head. Is there's not enough air in this room.
So you're saying that my commentary has dropped so much that there's a possibility I'm not getting enough air. That's brutal.
That's how I feel.
That's brutal.
I feel my commentary has dropped so much.
I think you're doing
because
fine.
I'm not getting enough air.
Oh, okay. I see. Well, we
But-
can always swing the door open a couple of. Well, Adams, got a little weird on the 9, but this is totally doable. No, I mean, the question you got is, do you use inside, come back and forth, or hold it, or do you go... I mean, you got to kind of use
think
inside.
you go all the way back.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Back and forth? But
Yeah,
do you
yeah.
use inside, or
Just
do you
like
go
a medium
left?
hit, though. Like 1 tip of right to
Yeah.
hold it towards the center of the table.
Just enough. I think you kind of naturally hit that without overdoing it. A lot of people tend to put too much inside on that, and
Yeah.
you miss the shot because of it.
Right.
Well, that's another game for Adam.
Strong lead, really. We haven't. I mean, we saw a couple shots of MH, but for how strong MH came out swinging at the start of this match, Adam's done a good job at keeping him in his seat.
I do believe it's not over till it's over.
I do believe.
I do believe.
I do believe. I do believe.
Maybe you're right. There's not enough oxygen.
Yeah, that's what
in
I'm
here.
saying, man.
I'm gonna be looking for some more John Fields quotes as we go.
Right. That's what I'm saying, though. It starts just getting goofy in here every time. And I can't help it.
Well, if the music, it also, I mean, it's a long match, right? So, and then they take their time, like nobody's waiting for them to break.
But like here, watch this.
Where'd they go?
I'm gonna open the door.
Not have a cigarette
for a second, and you can feel.
Oh yeah, little cool air coming. Oh, I'm becoming more intelligent by the second.
I think so.
I think so, as well. Well, as long as the music isn't loud, right? We're okay. There's no issue there.
Do you know what I'm talking about? Though, do you second my opinion on?
I do agree with you, but I think a lot of it is just because it's warm in here, so you kind of fall asleep a little bit. When you open the door, you get a little cool air. I mean, the ceiling's open, right? So there's air coming in. You're not suffocating. There's definitely no lack of oxygen in here.
I don't know, man. Where's it leaving? Through the cracks? This is a bigger open door. You know what I mean?
Quite possibly, you might be correct. You just got to be careful with the music. So,
well, I can shut it.
Well, I mean,
I'll suffocate. It's for the job. Yeah. It's for the job.
It's what they used to say. It's for the video.
No, they do it for the vine.
Do it for the vine.
Yeah.
Oh man, vines were good. I miss those. But now I guess you have what? TikTok, Instagram. Yeah.
TikTok's basically the same thing.
I refuse TikTok.
You refuse it? I have too. I've not, but I want to start. I think.
Yeah, I mean, maybe I won't. I'm too old for TikTok. Plus the whole Chinese stealing your data thing.
All right, whatever his name is in the comments here.
Yeah, right. Oh yeah.
Is he still watching? Are you still with us?
We talking about Andrew Donald?
No.
Supkiss?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, probably Supkiss. Supkiss is a trooper, man. He's been hanging with us all day. Really do appreciate it. We got Beavis and Butthead. Does the booth smell? No. We got fans and ventilation. Plus we shower. I think we're okay. I did eat that barbecue.
No, we're good.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
Yeah. And here we go. In 3 months, you'll be freezing cold. He says, don't do TikTok. Yep, Supkiss. And that's good. Cockney Reject says, well, don't fart.
All right, no more of that.
Well, that's not that bad.
This, too, is tough, isn't it?
What, the chair?
The 2.
Oh. I just figure you'll clue me in when something exciting happens. What are you going to do with it? Push out. Supkiss. Stuck at home. I'm a she. My bad.
My bad.
I don't assume anyone's gender.
He said my bad.
Thank you for letting us know. Chili beans.
You just blew his mind.
Yeah, I was like, how the heck is EMS News Supkiss? I do remember that because she's been in our chat for months, I think. And we've had this conversation before. But
yeah, that's why it's in all caps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, hello, I told you this already.
Right.
Beavis.
Yeah, no need. Anyway, good safety play going on.
Yep.
And then there goes
what was that?
The slam at it. Did he call that ball? He called that ball.
We're going to have to get a replay on that because I don't know what happened. I don't want to miss anything, but here's a replay real quick. He goes behind. How could you call that?
Unless they're playing, because something MH likes to do too
No, they're not playing slop.
is slop 10 ball.
I don't know.
MH likes to do that a lot.
Maybe the angle was there, so Adam was just like, it's going to be a 2-rail bank. Let's look at that one more time. Okay, here's the replay. Adam's got a kick, hit the rail, then the 1, then the 3. The 3's got a bank and go into the
See,
bottom
but
right.
He called it there.
Then why is he still shooting?
Like he tapped his fingers on it, on that pocket.
Okay, so we're just going to go with the flow on that one and just say amazing shot. And we're a little confused. The potting penguin.
You know, that's his Penguin was his pool league team
Really?
name. Yeah, because MH's last name is Penglase. And Fong's last name, his partner in league, is Gwyn.
Oh, yeah.
So then they combined it into Penguin. Penguin.
Otherwise, what would it have been? Can we do the opposite? It'd be glaze.
No. Yeah, I mean, it'd be flays.
Flays? It's got to be 2 syllables or it doesn't work.
Or wait, no. What is it?
Oh, yeah, because it's like New
Glaze.
Gwyn.
Glaze.
Yeah, that would be really tough. So I think they picked the right name. Penguin. Yep, Beavis calls foul, and that's all that counts. If Beavis calls foul, we got to stop the game. We got to go out there, tell him, Beavis. I'm from the era of Beavis and Butthead, so I can do the name. Yeah, I was just like, Beavis. So I saw the guy, Mike Judge, on Joe Rogan. And every time
that's a good point. Somebody just said, I'm sure MH passed it back. See, we're just not thinking logically.
Oh, yeah. So he called it and then made it in some other pocket, and MH just instantly said, you're right, maybe there is no oxygen here because that's so obvious now.
Yeah.
Thanks, JGM.
I know. We start getting on the mic and then being like,
well, less was more. Oh, that one snuck out. That's not going to work. Beavis. Well, I got to tell you, it's kind of a gloomy day outside, so I'm glad I'm at the pool hall. Air conditioning, good food, a few laughs. Yeah, I think, is it a new series or is it a new movie? I think they just, Beavis and Butthead Do the World or something like that. Or no, I think it's like Do the Universe. Because they did Do the World, like, in the 90s. So anyway, Mike Judge was on Joe Rogan. And every time he spoke, I swear it sounded like Beavis talking because he does his own voices. So once you do that, you kind of ruin everything for yourself. Because every time you speak, you're like, dude, that's Beavis.
yeah, right.
You know, how can you even take the guy seriously? Same goes for, what's his name, that created Family Guy.
Seth MacFarlane.
Yeah, he made a show called The Orville. And it's like Star Trek, and he's the captain.
Right.
And every time he talks, I'm thinking, that's Brian. That's the dog. Like,
right.
It just doesn't work. Which is why they canceled it after 3 seasons. I'm sure of it. I'll check it out.
Yes, we are in Wisconsin. We're in Appleton, Wisconsin, at the Mad Apple Burger and Billiard Company.
Filmed live on 35 millimeter.
Wow. I think MH has been sitting too long.
Yeah, what's going on there? Maybe we should get him a drink. Glass of water. Maybe a Pop-Tart.
A Pop-Tart? When I was in England, they had like an American store.
Yeah.
Pop-Tarts were like one of the main like American
Oh, really?
things.
Those are banned.
Pop-Tarts and like Flaming Hot Cheetos were supposedly very American.
Oh, yeah. Well, those are good. Takis. They probably-
Takis were in there, yeah. I found it pretty funny though. Wow, how did that not go
Ooh.
down?
With a really nice leave on the 8. So Beavis says both new movie and series on Paramount Plus. Oh man, not even good enough to go to Netflix or anything?
I don't know. Paramount Plus is kind of like
I'm not paying
taking
for
over though a little bit.
I'm not paying for it. I don't care.
Like Netflix has really died off.
When-
Hulu's probably been over Netflix for a while.
Hulu's got some good shows. I'm still a Netflix dude and Disney Plus.
Netflix just started like doing a lot of their own originals,
Right.
And then not so much having,
Like-
other series,
Right.
Yeah,
It is true.
because they used to have more like movies and different,
I remember Netflix when they used to just ship DVDs to your door. How old am I? And then to get Blu-ray, you needed to pay $1 more a month.
What's a DVD?
And then you still wouldn't get it. It would take like a week to get the movie. And then they say they'll ship it to you. And then if it was a good movie, you wouldn't get it for a month. Man, it was horrible.
Well, MH looks like he might be able to recover from this rack and
I do believe he will.
try and get half the score here.
Nicely done there. Look at that. I think that was a good feel. I mean,
Yeah.
it's perfect.
Yeah, it was nice speed.
So, Beavis says, nice looking pool hall. Thank you. Yeah, you know what we could do is, now that he's racking, we could maybe take a little tour. So this is the pool hall off to the right.
You
You got one
guys sitting there.
you got one guy on each set of bleachers watching separately. They won't sit next to each other. They got to sit as absolute far from each other. It's like urinals, you can't be next to each other. And then from here, we've got the room overview. You can see MH is chilling. Where'd Adam go? He went out to
don't
smoke.
know.
Well, anyway. See, look what happens when people take breaks. The guy sitting on the bleachers got up and walked away. I mean, if you take a break,
Right.
people leave.
Now they'll all.
Oh, MH is getting antsy. What's he going to do?
Oh, that's him. That is MH.
I know that's MH. I said
Oh,
MH
okay.
is getting antsy. So he's racking. Oh, so he's waiting for Adam to
No,
get
this
back.
is MH. In the comments.
Arthur Pewty?
Yeah.
Oh, tell a joke, boys. It's smoke break time. I think I'm all out of jokes.
I had one. I gotta think of it.
Both men are spies, right? Well, from the left and right, yeah. It's like poker. Where'd MH go? He was just standing there in the middle of the room. He just disappeared. Oh, okay. What's your joke, Mason?
I can't think
I
of it.
didn't mean to cut you off there.
I can't think of it.
All right, then there's only one other option.
What, Little John commentary?
You read my mind. Actually, I wanted to see if it was done. So we have the bags. Oh, Adam's back anyway. I'm trying to upload and finish the Banks tournament, which played out yesterday. And for some reason, we've got 9 hours of video and only put 4 minutes on YouTube. So we got to mess with it a little bit. But it should be ready in a day. You guys can go check it out. It's all free. Got really good players out there. Neil Jacobs, John Kramer, Mason Cook, Kendall Cook, Chris Guntanis. I heard that guy won Derby. He went 2 and out. It was a great experience, though. All I can think about is bank pool. Like, I'm thinking of all the strategies and angles, and
It's a good game.
like it's opening. It's just I don't know how to explain it. I guess I was just tired of playing like 8-ball. Maybe because I never got great at it. So it's like, all right, let's try something else. I wonder what makes people switch to bank pool.
What you just said,
You just get tired of all the other games, and you're like, this one's interesting.
kinda. How did that scratch? And then, like, the table did not open up at all.
No. But at least there's not a 110 combo or anything, so. All right, we got a joke here from Supkiss. I don't know. Oh, wait, there's a couple of jokes here. 2 girls walk into a bar. I don't know if I can read these. I mean, they're not bad, but let's see. Oh. Okay. 2 girls walk into a bar, which is fairly dumb. If the first one walked into it, the second one should have seen it. That's all I got for you there. That was good.
Wow, good shot.
It's a good shot, but does that leave the kick 10 2-10 combo?
I mean, you'd be hitting it really good if that happened.
Well, what else do you do? Right now, you're trapped.
Well, and so he hit it good. Adam hit it good, but you're gonna have to try to kick through that 7-8 gap.
You gotta rearrange that. Even if you've given ball in hand, that has to be rearranged. Right. Okay.
Yeah, so I'll hit it harder just to make sure that it moves.
This one's a pretty good one. How do you know if a politician is lying? They're moving their lips.
See, so even there, like that was what we were talking about. The 10 landed terribly, though I would almost still go for this 2-10.
Yeah. I mean, the goal there was, hey, you may give him ball in hand, but you're going to rearrange it so Adam doesn't have the easy 2-10 combo. He's not taking it. I think I would take it. I mean, the 10 isn't that far from the pocket. Maybe Adam's just feeling it. You know how when you're feeling it, you're like, I'll just run this. It's no big deal. Mason, would you like a beverage? Jen is here. Jen, you got to come around to the door. Walk around to the door. There's Barry. Oop. Sorry, Mason. Hit your mic. What? Okay, Jen's giving us, some troubles here. Kendall, do something about it. She's being too good of a server and distracting us, asking us if we want anything. So Mason got, I'm sorry. So MH got back to the table. So do you think that 2-10 would have been a better choice now?
Yes.
Well, there you have it. That's the way it should have been.
I liked it. I mean, sometimes it's I'd say it's more often a bad idea than a good idea. But that one was, look at how close the 10 is. I mean, it's real close.
Well, you got to weigh out the percentages.
And the side pockets are huge.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh
my goodness.
By gosh.
That's shocking.
Very shocking.
Hey, Barry Skinador, waving through the door here. In the house.
What do you call a dollar store in England?
Buck in hand palace.
Those are two different people, so that can't be part of the joke.
It is.
Really?
I think so.
Because they make dollars? Or
No,
is that-
Buck in hand.
Oh, okay.
I think is what they're going for.
I got it.
I don't know.
I got it. Man, that was slow. Maybe you're right about the oxygen. It's either that or we've been commentating since 11 a.m., which I don't mind. This is a lot of fun. You know, I mean, people are just, banging the door down trying to get up here. Pound Town?
Well, that's the legit store in England.
Oh, yeah, you've been there.
Well, there is. It's like a dollar store in England. Is Pound
Town. Man, there's some jokes there. Hey, thanks for keeping us entertained, chat. You know, I think we've reversed roles here. The chat is entertaining us, while the pool players are entertaining them. What are we doing?
Yep.
Dan Olson, thank you. So we are at 5-2, race to 13. As you can see by the beautifully automated scoreboard system that runs on Android through the Wi-Fi. So we don't have to keep score anymore. Remember keeping score as commentators?
Mm-hmm.
That was horrible. Then we'd have to go check their score, make sure we got it right. Oh man, those were the days though. Somebody has to do it. That is correct, Supkiss. Well, this should have natural shape on the 3. Now he's got to do it again. Kind of a neat drill, right? He's got to go down 2 to the 3, 3 to the 4, 5. What do you do? Just ignore it?
Yeah, we just skip right over that one.
Yeah, just
play
skip.
shape on the 6.
Can't play. The 5's too hard. Yep, that's what I would have done. Perfect. I mean, the 5, it does go up. Plus, you would have some options based on where you get on the 4, but I don't like it. At my level, the 5 is a big problem for me. I don't even know if it goes past the 8.
No, you'd have to run into it.
Or bank it. Oh, is he jumping? He said no jump. Oh, he's messing. Oh.
Wow, hit it good, and he's going to bump the 5 out.
Wow. Wow.
Wow.
Beautiful shot, MH.
Great.
Beautifully done. So now, he did knock into the 5, but it didn't really, what are you thinking, a combo here? 5-9? Tough to get on it for more the 4's at.
I genuinely don't know what Andrew's comment means. It sounds very English to me.
Yeah, it's probably a drink. So, Andrew, explain to us what a scrumpy is. There's no way that's a bad thing. He's. I can tell there's a difference in MH right now. I'm looking at the focus in his eyes with the glasses on top of his head.
He's trying to get 4 eyes to see the shot.
It is a little strange having the glasses on your head. I wonder if he ever loses them.
All the time. I
And
can tell you. I can tell you from experience.
And they're on his head?
All the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you get older.
It's like, where are my glasses?
All right, Beavis. I'll do one more. What is the Loch Ness Monster's favorite meal?
You don't even have the answer yet, though.
Well, if the audience gets it, they get a free dozen
Nope.
cookies
Nope.
when they come here. If they're not from Wisconsin. There's my fine print. And they're cookies of our choice. Oh, okay. So Andrew said it's a very strong cider. That sounds pretty good.
Yeah,
What would we
I would
call that
agree.
here? We do that around Christmas and Easter. No, Christmas. It's an apple cider, and it's really strong.
Oh, I don't know.
It's kind of a specialty. We're going to have to get you some this Christmas. Just a taste. You only get a taste.
Just a taste.
Yeah. It goes well with eggnog. Mason's over here hyperventilating because
Is it obvious?
oh wow, a lot of movement.
Yeah.
Oh, fish and chips.
Chips.
Yeah, very English of you. Because chips are fries in
She said
England.
chips, though.
I know,
Are they? I don't
but
know who they are.
it's Beavis. But I was correlating to that. The fish and chips is like fish and chips,
Yes, that's the joke.
and chips are actually French fries.
Yeah.
Now, a lot of people don't know that. They don't get like fish in a bag of Lay's. We'll have to ask MH.
For what?
There's something there. You're giving me look. I'm telling you, a lot of people don't know that.
I believe it.
Yeah, I mean you do because you've traveled there
Well,
for tournaments.
Yeah, but mainly too just because knowing MH.
Oh, did that sneak out? It's not.
Yeah, it's on the edge there.
Is she cuttable? Let's take a look at the overhead. Sponsored by Christensen and Heating. What would you do here, Mason? Say this was a hill match between you and Shane Van Boning, and you had to run out or play a safe and win. What would you do here?
It's hard to say if you're not actually at the table. I think it looks cuttable, though, in my opinion.
Okay. I could see that. Cut, probably hit the 9. How many rails was that?
Yeah.
All right. MH has called it in the side. He's moving a little quicker. I think he's doing everything he can to just get back into the zone here.
Yeah.
And he's really not that
The
far
zone.
back. The zone. Which someone argued with me yesterday that it was called design. And they might not be wrong because they said they heard it from one of the people there.
Well, except for DAZN in a sports attitude.
I know. That's what I said.
Right.
And they're like, no, it's design. And this is coming from Rick Spatula. Are you listening, Rick? But he said he listened to one of the people from DAZN say it was called design, and I disagree. It doesn't really matter. Their whole stream went down today, so Matchroom had to stream it for free on Facebook. Wow. Yeah. I mean, it just lined up perfect. Had to do it. Would have done it. Good game, Adam. So, how many days are left in this Matchroom event?
It's over.
It's over, so that was it today.
Yeah.
I haven't watched any of it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I'm looking forward to maybe finding it somewhere. I don't know if I have to pay for DAZN or if I can watch it on Facebook. Is it worth getting? I mean, there's some good clutch matches, right?
Yeah, there were some good matches in there. I didn't watch a whole lot either, but people were saying that Joshua Filler versus Eklund Kachi was one of the best matches.
Okay. Kachi honestly, real solid player and young. What is he, about 23?
Something like that.
Yeah. All right, so crisps are chips. I'd say that 10 times. British people do not like French fries. Too goofy. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if they do or not. I would assume some do. Oh, he didn't mean to say goofy. Spell check. Spell check. She. They did it again. Yeah, nobody likes spell checks. Upkiss. Speech to text the worst for me. I feel like lately it hasn't been like catching half the stuff I've been saying. I don't know if that's a problem or.
You're like Siri.
Yeah.
Siri.
I'm like, add something to the list, or is it going to rain tomorrow? And it's like, it'll just tell me something random.
And you're like, what?
Oh, the worst thing is lately, I've been asking questions to Google. It'll start telling you. About 3 seconds in, it'll cut off. Oh, that was a little unlike Adam since he's been playing real well.
A lot of those shots in this match, though. Just a rattle and bobble out type scenario.
So Supka says the Austrian kid won, which is which one's the Austrian? Is that?
I mean, they're referring to Albin Ocean.
Oh yeah, Albin Ocean. He's not a kid.
Yeah, he's
like 50.
more like 46,
but he still looks young, and yeah, they made a lot of mistakes. I'll have to watch it. I mean, it happens. It really does.
But it was his birthday, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, so Albin won, and it's his birthday. How cool is that? You won't ever forget that. MH just keeps putting the 10 by the pocket. Have you noticed that? I think there's been 3 early games here because of that. Now what do? Do you bank the 4 into the 10? No, obviously not. Supka says he's a lot younger than me. Well, I mean, Albin Ocean, I don't know his exact age. Between 45 and 50. How old is Shane?
40s.
He's in his 40s as well. So what's my problem? I can't run 4 balls on a 7-foot table. Oh, man. I got to get out there and practice more. Tomorrow.
Oh, we were way off on Albin's age.
Oh, is he younger?
Yeah. He's 32.
Oh, 32. Okay. Well, good thing we fact-checked that. Albin Ocean is 32. Sorry about that, Albin.
And Shane's 39.
And Shane is 39. Supkiss is 72. And I think we have this conversation every once in a while. And we try to find out where people are from. If you guys are in chat and you're willing, let us know where you're from, where you're watching. TV, tablet.
Oh, wow.
Ooh, you got to be careful putting your stick down like that. I was at a state tournament once, and I put my hand in the pocket to catch a scratch. It didn't scratch, and the guy told me I touched the ball. And then I had to give him ball in hand. I had learned that lesson real quick. I mean, I don't blame him. It's the only way they can win. So he did not scratch, and he's got a shot on the 7, which actually might open up the 6. Oh, I'm sorry. You're right. Maybe there isn't enough oxygen in here. So he made it. That was a beautiful shot. 10, 6, carry him into the 10.
Could you imagine tuning in with like a fresh mind?
Yeah, I
And
apologize.
you see that rack.
I
They
mean,
go, yeah, he's shooting at the 7.
well, it goes back to my story where the foosball players are watching bank pool, and they're like, why aren't they shooting the 1 first?
Yeah, that's super funny.
Why isn't the 9 in the middle? I give them credit for knowing just that much about pool,
Yeah.
you know?
Well, they're here every week.
Yeah, they're competitive. It was crazy. So they had a bank pool tournament going on, 30 people playing foosball, and a wedding. All in the same building here at the Mad Apple Burger and Billiard, Appleton, Wisconsin. If you're just joining us, we do appreciate it. Thank you. And don't forget, Fridays are our main events. We kind of just putz around on Sunday. Friday is the main event. That is the King of the Hill, the best of the best, open, no Fargo limit, 2-person tournament, highest entry fees. $7:30 Central every Friday. Keep a lookout for it. Head over to YouTube, subscribe, hit the bell. Well, I guess the marriage, Supkiss, was one of the foosball players. And they decided to do a tournament and a wedding party. And it was kind of interesting because I saw the bride walking through, and, you know, pool players, they look like, you know, like they haven't put on a clean shirt in 3 days. And, you know, we got all these fancy people in tuxes and wedding gowns. But very clever, right? Use the wedding to actually work in a foosball tournament at the same time. Props. She's a keeper. So Mike's from Suring, Wisconsin. He's the only one to answer. Thank you, Mike. Thanks for playing.
1.
Yeah, just one person answered out of 123. So, what do you think here? Another early game?
Yeah, 10 ball.
Yeah.
Oh. Could have taken his time on that one a little bit more.
Yeah, I didn't see the angle on it, but it looked like it was possible. Yeah, it was a good time. Oh, okay. Well, Andrew's from London.
Yeah. We do that.
Did we, though? I didn't know exactly where.
Oh, okay.
So where's MH from, Andrew? We were trying to figure out how to pronounce
it's like
it.
something Greenwich, something like that.
Yeah, but it was another thing, too. Your dad said something, and I couldn't pronounce it. It was like...
I can't pronounce it. It's something like that, though.
No, maybe Andrew can help us out. Mike's laughing because he's the only one that answered. Beavis said he lives in Estonia. Take your time. Slop doesn't count. Rick, so thick, says. And you are correct. You can't take any shot for granted. You got to take your time. Well, he did get a hit on the 3. That is a legal hit. And it sat pretty good. I think we're going to see a little bit of a safety battle this game. I'm still waiting on that picture from Patrick. Oh, wait, I think I got it. Patrick, you still with us? It was an hour long.
Yeah. Patrick, are you here an hour later?
Oh, it's from a 9-ball rack. The 7 in front. You know, that seems to be a common theme. Your dad was doing that.
That's who that is.
Is it, or is this from today?
No, that's his cue on the table. And
Oh,
we
yeah,
haven't
Gary
seen-
and
we haven't
Quickfire.
seen 9-ball yet.
Yeah, what are you doing, Patrick? Bringing up old stuff. Oh, here, Kendall's listening. It's called Wivaliscum. Wivaliscum. So Andrew, the guy with all the inside information, says, we grew up in Somerset, England, in a village called Wiveliscombe. Good luck pronouncing that. I think I did it, Andrew. Wiveliscombe. Tell me if that's right. Because that's what we think.
You said I think I did it.
Well, I got a little help from your dad there. Troy. Islandsea. Champ. The champ. I don't remember if it was WSPA or BCA. Spooner, Wisconsin, this week. Rick says, what? Wivalick what? It's a town in England called Wiveliscombe. I think I'm getting pretty good. Pronounce that right.
What was that? He just miscued. Okay.
Oh, time to get a little 220 on the edge of that tip. Take out that shiny spot.
That's like your catchphrase.
That's my only one. Yeah. Well, because it's funny because you told me like that was like your moment where you knew like I knew a little something about pool. Because I understood layered tips. And, you know, you got all these people out here grinding their tips down and using the poker. And sometimes there's just a little glue spot, a little shiny spot. Just got to rough it up. So, this is kind of a long shot, isn't it? The 310 combo? What, MH,
Can you tell this is a long shot?
what is going on?
Wow. It drilled it.
Oh, my. What an amazing shot. Good shot, MH. I mean, I don't know if I would have taken that. I never would have taken that. I'll be honest with you. I would have probably just shot the 3, bottom right, came out for the 5, and tried to run the table. But MH needed to get himself into gear, and that's the shot that's going to do it. I can respect that. This site seems popular in England. Congratulations. Well, Supkiss, that's because of MH. MH has his friends and family watching, and most of them still live in England, where he was able to escape and come to the U.S. to start a beautiful life with his wife, Jill. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. MH to break. Where's that fresh pot of coffee? Hey, there's Nick. What's he? It's like a welcome thing.
Yeah.
Oh, you could put the rope
Where
up. They should be right against the wall there. It's like a big pole.
They're not there.
Oh.
I can check quick.
No, I can check. You stay here.
No, I can check.
Kendall, where's the rope? Hey, while you're at it, see if we can get some fresh tea.
You want tea?
Or coffee. Do you want some?
You want an Arnold Palmer?
No. All right. So, you guys are stuck with me for a little bit. Maybe I can focus now. You know, honestly, the way this match has been going, MH only being down 2, this is a very, very close match. I do think we're going to probably see a hill, unless one of these players catches a gear. A little longer shot on the 3, but pretty natural stun over for the 4. I don't see too many problems with this. If he makes this shot here, this is the key shot. Wish shape on the 4. Yep. No stun. Just roll out. Did he go far enough? And I've seen MH shoot a few shots and be a little short, but I do believe he has this. Roll up on the 5. Oh, it's amazing. I shut Mason's mic off, and took away a lot of the feedback. That little fan, Kendall. You got to disable high. Causes a lot of static. Great safety. That's brutal. Great play by Adam. Yeah, Nicholas, we try. We've got stories, backstories, questionnaires on each player. We try to fill in the gaps where needed. Because, sometimes pool isn't played by the fastest shooter. Sometimes there's some thought involved, especially when you get into a safety battle. And don't get me wrong. Watching Efren Reyes play a safety battle is one of the most exciting things I think we can watch. But for the people that don't really understand pool, it could seem a little slow. So this is all about just trying to get, the information out there in a fun way. Anything that comes through, on YouTube or Super Chats and stuff like that, it all benefits the juniors program here at the Mad Apple. Ball in hand for Adam, so that safety paid off, and looky, another combo, which seems to be half of Adam's games by playing good safeties, getting ball in hand, and then comboing in the 10. Really nice strategy. He hit that hard. He must be feeling the confidence. I most likely would have not hit it that hard, probably slow rolled it. A lot of people don't like doing that because if you miss, you leave it hanging, but there we go. I turned Mason's fan down to 1. Sounded like a jet engine. So what Mason's doing right now is putting up a barricade because people keep walking in front of the shots. Now, I don't know if I can maybe quick show it before they break. Yeah, you can see Mason there in the upper portion of the screen. We can't find the ropes, so we just threw a couple of chairs in the way, just to try to keep people from just walking right through, especially if it's a clutch shot. Oh, Adam was like, is this a good time to take a break? Almost. Not quite. You're stuck here, Adam. I'll tell you, MH doesn't look real comfortable. I feel like this match is not his showing here. I mean, from the last 2-3 weeks that he's been playing, everybody has those days. And the hardest part about pool is trying to figure out how to reverse that, how to get back in line. It's near impossible. Decent break, but scratched. So that's going to give MH ball in hand anywhere on the table. And for those that may be watching that don't understand the rules, they have to be shot in rotation, 1 through 10. So since he made the 1 and the 2, MH has to shoot the 3. And it's call your pocket. then you can do combos like the 3-9. But you have to call the pocket. And if you slop something in, the opponent has the option to give you the shot back. Not like move anything around, but just give you your turn at the table back. Mike Gaines. Thanks, Rick White. Rick White says, "You're doing a great job, and so does everyone at the Mad Apple." Mason just walked in. How long before I, tell Mason his mic's muted? All right. There you go. Your fan was like really zapping your mic.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. And that's what Supka says, chair barricade. You did a good job. Super chat. Rick White.
Oh.
Amazing, man. Yeah, we got to have something for that, huh? This one's for Rick. Listen to the crowd go wild. Appreciate it, Rick. And back to the match. Friendly bump on the 9. Is that a friendly bump?
Yeah.
Could have been worse. Oh, okay. Nicholas says couldn't hear the fan. Well, we do have noise suppression on. So that gets rid of a lot of the static sound or music. So good. That's good to know that the noise suppression plugin is working properly. Thanks, man. And a thumbs up with the $1.99 from Rick. Do appreciate it. This is kind of like the 50-yard line, huh? Do you crank this in? A little bit of draw?
Yeah, I tried to go to the bottom right.
Oh, okay. And that is what MH is doing. Wow, how do you hit that? That's more like MH right there. That's not the easiest shots either, because he had to use like inside English and go off the rails. You shoot those really well, Mason.
Thank you.
Yeah, I remember watching you do for your intro video. We were trying those, and it's so hard to deal with the deflection on a shot like that.
Yeah, I've always really liked them.
Yeah, they're fun, And if you hit them right, they'll come around 3 rails on a 9-foot table. Appreciate the share, Jody. The EU competition this week, was that the Matchroom event?
Yeah.
Okay, so the music was going in and out. Yeah, I don't know if that was on their end or maybe their mics trying to do like noise gate or something. It's hard to say. But they had a lot of problems with getting their content out. I guess they had some issues with the zone, so they ended up just putting everything on Facebook, or at least the finals. Because the thing's a week long, right? So they only had an issue for the last day or two. Brutal, though, right? I mean, can you imagine Emily and the producers like, no, we need our stuff to work right on the last couple days. Like, how stressful would that have been? Our stream goes down and I get stressed. Imagine production value and something like that. Oh, what are we looking at here? I think we're going to see a safety. So, Mason, do you miss the weekly tournaments?
Yeah.
You do?
Hmm?
Why don't you play in them?
Because I'm not going to let my Fargo drop.
Oh. Oh, Supka said the players complained, so they did have music issues. They had a lot of issues. That's really bad luck for someone who's trying to do so much for pool. And as far as what Mason's saying is, the weeklies here, we have 3 a week. And no matter if he won all of them, and his Fargo would still go down because of it.
Mm-hmm.
So it wasn't really fair. So now,
I've decided against.
yeah. Because, we all know you need your Fargo rate as like your passport to get into some of these tournaments.
Pretty much.
It'd be an interesting topic for some of the Fargo rate guys. Like, can you make an account for just weeklies and one for like your professional tour?
No, I don't think so.
That just doesn't make sense. Like, what if you're just having fun?
Yeah, you can't have fun anymore.
Yeah, right? I mean, you can't just, everything's got to be like, and it's not, it's not that it's not fun, but like, yeah, if you win weeklies and still go down, you got to get past the 750. You want to, the goal is to reach 800.
Well, because I'm like, besides Ray, a little bit, but I'm the outlier.
Right.
And then I swear it just drives you back to the average. Isn't that how statistics work?
I mean, I see what you're saying, and a lot of it has to do with like, even when it was a handicapped race, say you had to go to 7, and someone who's maybe a 300 had to go to 2.
Right.
If they win one game, just one game, and you beat everybody else the whole tournament undefeated, you still will go down.
Yep. I mean, that's how I see it.
I think that's more it than the outlier thing. But I don't know for sure. I mean, I don't think it's like a bell curve or anything. They're not lowering you down because you're playing people that, are between 300 and 600. But you never know. Maybe one of these days we'll pull up the Fargo dudes and ask them some questions.
I don't even care anymore.
Yeah, it is tough. You don't want to. I mean, thinking about, you got so many other things to worry about. Worrying about ratings just kind of. Yeah, I get it. I do like how they do ratings per tournament, and then they're just gone, temporary. How did you do this tournament? Oh, well, Joshua Filler played at a 780.
Yeah, that's
tournament.
not them, though. That's Aki Stats.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Rick says that doesn't make sense. You get punished for, being good. Well, I mean, in Fargo's point of view, they're saying that Mason should never, ever, ever lose a game to a 300.
Yeah.
But, I mean, everybody sometimes hangs a 10 ball.
Yeah, scratches at an off time.
Right. Or knocks an 8 in.
They break and get a 110 combo.
Yes. I mean, there's a lot of different examples, especially 9 ball, right? People are banging, stuff all over the place.
At it.
Right.
But whatever, like I said.
Very good examples. Much better than mine. MH has ball in hand. This. I do think the 7 goes, so yeah. I'm going to sneak them in once in a while. Keep her going. We do appreciate you guys sticking around. Don't forget to share to your friends. Anyone who might be interested, send them a link on Messenger, to the YouTube video, or post it on your public profile. Every little bit helps. They pop in, they see some pool, whether or not it's Friday or main event or what have you. I mean, our Jesters match was super exciting today. And those are the $4.99 and unders. Just goes to show you. You never know where the excitement level is going to come from. MH is thinking about this one. Don't you just draw this back?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I guess no doubt.
I mean, you don't want to overdraw it into the side. That would be the only fear here. This could bring MH one game closer. Yeah, well, okay, so it's a little tricky. I don't think he wanted to get that close. I think he wanted to roll up on the 10. He might have to go to the other side unless he, yeah, okay, stuns it over. Beautiful stroke.
Yeah, you hit that good.
Yeah. I mean, it might not look like much, but the way he hit that with the stun run through, really technical. Got her done within one. Let's take a look at what we got going on here. We got...
Friend is back.
Yeah, he's back. He got his soda. And you know what? It's awesome that he came back after the break. Actually, Nick is sitting in front of him. I'm zoomed in a little bit, so you can't see the other 3-4 people sitting in front of him. You can see John Lewis in the bottom right with his salmon shirt, shooting Mark West over there on table 8. The weekly had, I don't know, almost 40 players today. And they're starting to wind down. I think they're down to maybe the final 10. Yeah, I'm just guessing. The brackets are on League Pool Stats.
How many did we have?
It was like close to 40 again.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. Sundays have been, like every third Sunday has been like almost like a 48-player tournament. With good payouts. And there's no handicap. So all the good players that, you know, don't like handicaps and... Where are you? Where you at? MH to break. He always has that really nice follow through.
Yeah, he points focus to it. He talks about it as a thing.
It's unique to him,
break.
for sure. Kind of like a push forward and over-exaggerate the follow through so you get a little more power on it. There's got to be some science behind it. What a nice table. Weird angle on the 1, but no problems, no clusters. 5 to the 6 might be interesting. That's Mason. All these beautiful graphics behind us and all the logos and all by Kendall. Does excellent design work.
Yes, he does. The scratch.
Uncharacteristic. Really tried to push that. Going from the 1 to the 2 was a little tricky. But, what do we have here? Another 110 combo. How is this possible? This is my kind of luck.
Yeah, what is this, like 5?
Yeah. Oh, whoa.
That's big mistake.
Big mistake.
Big mistake.
So I do believe we're going to see a carom. Which someone argued with me. They said that's a billiard. I'm like, it's a carom. And then I looked up the definition of a carom and I posted it back and I said, yeah, it's shooting a ball off another ball. It's a carom. It's like, no, that's a billiard. And I gave up and blocked him. No, I don't even know who that was. I didn't block anybody if you're listening. But it was a neat little debate.
Wow. So that makes it 7-7.
We finally have a tie game. So now, what is that? A race to 5?
Good math. Quick math.
Quick
Big brain.
math. Where's Ray? Math.
Math. He's in back.
Oh, okay. He must be playing still, I would assume. Well, you know, Supka says thwarted. That he did. I think maybe Adam kind of shot that a little quick, you know?
Yeah.
He threw the ball down and just... See, now, look at him walk up to the table. Does he look a little deflated?
Yep.
That's not good. You're tied. You're okay. Plenty of match to go. It's really tough. Easier said than done, man. You know? I've been in this situation so many times.
Yeah.
Oh, now the rolls are going the other way. How do you reverse that? How do you get back on the good side of the rolls after something like that?
Like I was saying earlier, the finding the rhythm and incorporating, like, the things that you know you're supposed to be doing.
Okay, just stick with the basic fundamentals and keep pushing.
Basically.
Okay.
But, be aware of
Okay.
every aspect. Don't assume that you're staying down. You know? Know that you're staying down. Don't assume it.
So you're basically reiterating your fundamentals.
Basically. But then, and your mental pattern.
Okay. Yeah,
Like,
that makes sense.
Yeah. Like, make everything a clean slate, you know?
Yeah, and stay positive.
Not even necessarily the positivity, in my opinion, but just, like, to stay clean slated about it.
True. Someone was telling me, though, I was playing, and I swear I was complaining, and all my rolls were bad. Everything was just not going my way. And, you know, he said, you know what? I learned something from someone, and it's kind of like Yoda talking about, like, futuristic stuff. And he said, you know, just staying positive sometimes makes positive things happen. So I don't know. I haven't really put that to use yet. But
You're
you
stuck
know,
with the negativity.
well, it's only been a week, so I'm working on it. But I think there's something to that, though, and it's also what you're saying. Like, clean slate. Think positive. You're going to make this shot. You're going to go 2 rails.
Well,
You're going to get your
but
lead.
don't overdo it.
Right.
Because then if you overdo it and you're thinking positive and really you just jumped up on your shot,
Right.
you probably shouldn't be thinking positive. You should be thinking, I want to fix that I just jumped up. And if you're thinking positive, then you're in this delusional state. And
That's
then when you
true.
rattle it, you're like, oh, why did I?
Yeah.
Oh, I shouldn't have thought positively. I should have just stuck with what I was doing.
You're right. There is something to that, and I get it 100%. So positivity alone won't win a game of
Right.
pool.
I was playing a match, and this guy walked past with the shirt on, and thank God, right? And it said,
Yeah.
it said, your thoughts and prayers aren't enough.
Yeah. You got to also execute.
I loved it.
That's great.
Yeah.
So Nicholas is saying you got to have a positive attitude about having a positive attitude. Is that for Mason?
No way.
Oh, Patrick's listening. He's the one who told me that. I think he's like a 300 Fargo, too. And I'm taking all the advice I can from him. Oh, my gosh. Did you see that shot?
No.
And I'm joking, Patrick. You're like a 500. All right, I'm going to bring this replay up. Oh, my gosh. That was one of the best shots of the night. Okay, look at this. Kicks at the 5, calls it in the corner. Caroms off the 9.
I think that's called a billiard.
All right, get out. You're out of here. Now, the downside is he didn't have a shot on the 6, and we did miss it, but he played it safe as well as he could have. So MH is back at the table. Sorry for missing that shot. As I thought we blocked that out. People are still walking through the shot. Oh, no. Be honest. Was that because someone walked in front of him?
I don't know.
Okay, so who won the Jesters? Missed the end of it. Well, that was Mike. Mike Gaines. He won. It was Hill. It was a nail biter. It was a great match. You should check it out on YouTube today, earlier. It's called the Jesters Match. You can watch it. Patrick says, late night for King's Court matches. It is 6:30. Yeah, this is going on 2 hours.
And we're halfway there.
Yeah, 2 hours, 2 minutes, and 55 seconds.
And we're halfway to the end of the match.
Yeah, Kendall, can we make this a race to 4? Maybe 6? Also, I don't know if Kendall's listening, but the flyer still says race to 13 for 9 ball and race to 13 for 10 ball. So maybe we can fix that. That'd be great. Old Office Space reference. All right, so Nicholas says, I'm staying present and real about what you see, honest with yourself so the issues can get properly addressed. Well, I think that's what Mason was saying. You can't just be in a delusional positive state. You also have to know what you're doing wrong. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. And then Patrick says, how many games did you win last Sunday? Really? Come on, I'm giving you credit for giving me that positivity speech that nobody agrees with but me. I didn't do well last week, man. I think I gave away all my my whole bankroll.
That was a nice shot there. It looked simple, but a lot of angle.
And he held it.
And he held it good. Nice stop shot, too. He hit that perfect.
Yeah, he seems a little hesitant and kind of on his forward stroke, a little deceleration, but I think this is all part of loosening up. Here's that 8 ball. Thanks, Connie.
Yeah, look at how much he holds this, because looks like more angle than it should be.
Yep. He hit that great. And if you know what he did, he probably put a little right on it, a little bottom right, and threw the ball to the left without having to aim more to the right. I don't know if that makes sense, but I'm sticking with it. It's correct. Check it. Nicholas laughs, up kiss, back roller. Patrick. Yeah, I already read that. What about the week before, Patrick? You left early. Yeah, there's
wow.
Yeah, we got a lot of stuff. So we do this weekly thing at Mike's, and it's good practice because those pockets are so tight. And he's got a Valley, but it's got 4-inch pockets, and it's got Simonis cloth on it. Might be Championship, but it feels like Simonis. It's real fast. And it's good practice. You know, it's something. Okay, so Stephen Prophet says the carom and the billiard argument, they're both right. Exactly. Yeah, I wasn't saying billiard was wrong. He was saying carom was wrong. So that obviously is going to spark up a brawl in a pool hall. Nick says MH is catching the next gear. Nicholas says, what a game. Yeah, the 1 ball did definitely move. It depends on how you rack it. You know, in the past, we had to put the 2 and the 3 in the back. And they would go 3 rails and come back to the foot of the table, where the 1 usually sits at the top of the table. But now you can put the 2 and the 3 anywhere. So I recommend doing that. Then you don't have such a stretch between the 1, 2, and the 3. And a lot of times you'll make the 1 or the 2 or the 3 rails on a 9-foot table. So is this the first time MH has had the lead?
Yep. Yes.
Mason's like falling asleep.
I'm
Kendall, he
falling asleep.
doesn't have his earphones on. He's not talking into the mic. I can't work like this. Can we get Craig Fowler in here so he can mumble into the mic? he's just sitting there. If you get that guy a fresh pot of coffee, he's rolling, and he's not wearing the Hawaiian shirt. So, I don't understand
It's
why.
like corporate Craig
Yeah, corporate Craig Fowler.
instead of the floral shirt.
Well,
When he wears his stripes, it's corporate Craig.
and he doesn't win. So notice he's out of the tournament. So people have said this to me. They said, do not bet on Craig unless he's wearing the Hawaiian shirt. There's some seriousness to that. Like, Calcutta, whatever. He does so much better when he's wearing the Hawaiian shirt. He needs more.
It's the positivity.
Nice kick. Adam is kicking everything. It is. It's the positivity of the floral shirt.
Oh, Adam.
That's the Pegasus, right? You make the first hard shot, and then you just kind of rush into the next. He was on the rail. I mean, not easy. Left himself a little tougher on the 7, but he was willing to take that on.
Deep screw on the 6.
What a great angle. The old 6, which is now the new 7.
What?
Oh, the 6 to the 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotcha. I like the angle he's got here because he can just roll up for the 8.
You said the old 6 is the new 7.
Well, didn't Matchroom change the color on the 6, 7, 4, 3,
On the 5 and
5?
the 4.
I mean, come on. I need my orange ball back. It's a money ball. Do not change the color of the orange 5.
I don't mind it.
I don't mind the 4, but leave the 5 orange. How can you make another ball purple? Right? Purple's going to be purple. Anyway, let's not get into that battle. Carl Boyes has some great videos on that.
Yeah, I think they're funny.
They really are. I mean, he does a good job explaining it, and whether or not what side he takes, I don't think he cares. Interesting. I can't tell if this is straight in the corner. Oh, that was beautiful. MH is back, ladies and gentlemen. Shooting like we all remember. That was a great shot.
Yeah, it took him a while to warm up, but he's
Clean rack.
feeling it now. John Lewis is still on the same match that we showed you 2 hours ago.
Yeah, same game, actually. A lot of safety play. Oh, so Adam took a break
Okay.
when it wasn't his turn to take a break. We're going to have to limit these breaks. This is the 3rd break. And we're going on 2 hours. We're going to see, look, the guy was sitting here. Let's bring it back. Oh, I'm dragging stuff all over the place. That's not good. Put it back. There we go. We got our fan back. See? Oh, wait, it was on that already, wasn't it? Or no?
Yeah. Yeah, it was. He switched it over. It's already here.
Yeah. So we got our fan. He's back. I should zoom out because I do know that this is an interesting view at times. Real interesting. So you can see Nick Like Sr., super fan behind him.
Coaching MH.
Yeah, he's telling him. He's like, just stay down in your shot. Shoot like you know how to shoot. I wonder what they are talking about.
I'm sure it legit is about the game.
Yeah, he's like,
Yeah.
I saw you. You got to shoot that ball, follow through.
He's probably like, you're playing great.
You're definitely. Oh, look, there's Barry and Roy.
Barry Skinador in the house.
I like Barry. He likes me now. Yeah, we've gone through some transition phase where now he like is happy to see me and we do high fives. He wants to get in the booth.
Does he?
Yeah. Cuz he's like who's going in the booth with you? I'm like I don't know. I don't know yet. I mean, that would be, I think we would just have to, like, you know, one of these matches where maybe it's his dad doing a challenge match with maybe Ray or something. You know, we could get the family all in. And
Roy versus Ray with Barry in the commentary.
That would be great. I mean, he really goes to all the tournaments with them. He knows everything about everything that they do.
Yeah, he does.
There's Jen. We'll follow her. There's Jen again. Isn't this riveting entertainment, ladies and gentlemen? This is why we should put a limit on the breaks.
Yeah, same.
I think this should be I don't know. I'm not going to start making up rules, but we got to talk about it a little bit because, you know.
Do we want to listen to Little John?
I don't think I have it queued up, do I? No, I closed it. Here comes Adam.
Okay.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Okay.
Okay.
Everybody got a drink.
Everybody got a drink.
They're all happy. I'm going to mute your mic.
No, it's okay. We'll be okay.
What's that?
Apparently it didn't mute.
Add him up.
He's on the rail. Why is it not muting?
I'm not going to mute you.
Oh.
I wasn't going to mute you. I was kidding. Why would I do that? You have more information about the game than I do. They need to hear you. I'm just the color commentator. I'm the Carl Boys. You're the Jeremy Jones, but
right.
You know, with I don't know. Take that for what it's worth. I'm not gonna go any further than that. Hey, Paper. Haven't seen Paper in a few hours.
Yeah, everything's moved very electronic nowadays. You don't see Paper that much anymore.
Oh, yeah. I mean, over my head. MH got the bridge out.
That was for MH. That was MH joke for him.
For him.
Dedicated.
I
made a really bad one on the job the other day. It was very MH-y.
One of those dad jokes?
Well, there's a guy that we work with. His name is Jason, right? And then
okay.
I'm Mason, obviously.
Yeah, Jason and Mason.
So we're like introducing to the customer, you know, and it's like, oh, you know, Jason, Mason, that'll be easy to remember. You know, I'm like, yeah. And he's like, have you guys been working with each other long? And I said, yeah, so long, in fact, that our names have started to merge together. I said he started as Fred.
Jason and Mason.
Yeah.
And Jason used to be named Fred.
Yeah.
So that must be at least 5 years.
Yeah.
I would think. I get it. That is pretty dry.
Yeah. It was about as MH as I've ever gotten, I think.
I'm trying to remember one that he told me. It was something to do with a sponge. Oh, is that going to still go? Yeah, I had to pause for that shot.
Ziggy was making some good jokes yesterday, too, but his are more
pool-related?
Inappropriate.
Oh, right. You know, I missed all the good stuff. I mean, I was here pretty early. I went 2-0 in the bank pool tournament. And I did some commentary. Got the stream up and running. And then I wish I would have stayed, but you know how it is.
Mm-hmm.
Got to get some sleep once in a while.
That was a good shot. Look at that one.
That was beautiful.
That
I
was
mean,
a
you
good
take
shot,
for
that.
granted how much of a good shot that was. I
Yeah,
mean,
it
to
was
go
a good shot,
around,
that.
it was that. Very good shot. I think it's this. They use this, not
No,
that.
I think it's that. It's a good shot, that. MH does it all the time.
No, it's this. Andrew. Andrew.
MH does it all the time.
Not Brooker.
He says that's a good shot, that.
Adam is a 523 Adam. Andrew Brooker.
Do you just keep saying the same names? Like,
No, there's different people. So there's Andrew Brooker.
you're like, Adam is Andrew. Adam.
I know. Well, I was looking for Andrew to tell us because he's from England. He's from London. Do they say...
If he still has his volume on,
Well,
I will
What
be...
time is it there? It's got to be like midnight. Aren't they like 7 hours ahead?
Like, yeah, 6. Like,
In London time, it is 2 a.m. Maybe midnight.
no, yeah, 12:45.
All right, so Subkiss says the audience returns with food. That's funny. She's got a good sense of humor. Yep. And Adam is a 523, so I'm just catching up on some of the comments. Beautiful cut on that 7. I can't talk over that.
Yeah, right. It's 0047.
There you go.
Because
12.
yeah, but
Yeah.
they don't do that.
They don't do 12.
No.
Well, that's military time.
Well, I mean, yeah, I guess that's.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's more normal for everybody else.
See, there's 2 Andrews. That's why you thought I was losing it, but I'm not. There's Andrew Donald, and then there's Andrew Brooker. And I accidentally said Adam instead of Andrew. I'm not losing it. I'm telling you, there's 2 Andrews. There might even be 3 in here. We're being overwhelmed by Andrews. So anyway, it's 12:47 a.m. in London, and we do appreciate you, Andrew, Donald, for watching this late when you probably have to work in the morning, being it's Monday. All right, so that was unfortunate for MH after making that great shot on the 7.
Yeah, and we just like accidentally made eye contact, and I was like, my hand was slumped, like my head was slumped down in my hand.
He's like, that just adds more pressure. Oh, he jumped up on that shot. Did you see that?
Where it's like a disappointment. I'm just sitting. We accidentally make eye contact.
Yeah, you never want to make. I actually saw that when you're just zoning out and staring off into space, and then you realize you're making eye contact with somebody.
What a shot!
Whoa. Gonna have to replay that. Here we go. The last shot by Adam. 10 ball.
Good shot, that.
A little bit of left English. Oh, he had a ton of top on that too. Was a good shot. Okay, that works there. Fine. All right. But there are a lot of times where they'll do this at the end. Now, is that bad grammar for them?
I don't know.
Or is it just it's like slang, right?
Well, right. There's so many different. I mean, it's just like us that there's different.
Yeah, it's impossible.
Dialects of class.
So Paper asks, how many breaks have they had? How many breaks? Like they're on game 17? No.
That's what I was going to do.
Yeah. This will be the 18th break. No. How many actual walk away from the table breaks? About 4. And 2 of them were on the opponent shot, which you can't do. The opponent at that point in the rule book can keep playing without you. They don't have to wait. But out of respect, MH waited. I do get it, though. So Adam needed to reset, right? He lost a few games in a row. Things weren't rolling his way. He wanted to go take a breather. And, wow, that kick shot. Very close. Indeed. All right. So Andrew Brooker says players have to wear Depends just in case. Well, Andrew, I mean, we're not talking about breaks like you can't have any breaks. We're just talking about unnecessary breaks. And most of these aren't bathroom breaks. So zip it from the peanut gallery over there. Where are you, by the way? You're not in the Sunday tournament. They're usually here during the day. I've been seeing them come here. Shannon and them. Supkis says breakdancing. No, I'm way behind. So back to the jokes. Yeah, Nicholas, that was before that was right at the break. Why is 6 afraid of 7? Well, come on. Everybody knows that, man. I can't even stoop to that.
I like it.
Then what is it? Without
I think
reading
it's a
it.
good joke. Because 7, 8, 9.
Okay. Good job. You get a gold star. My students love that one, I think. Ah, Nicholas, you're a teacher.
Wow, that was good safety.
Yeah, let's bring that back. That's Efren Reyes quality safety.
Yeah. I'm telling you, call him the magician.
Oh, you still haven't told me who that was.
You don't know who that is?
The
second magician in pool.
Beautiful safety.
It's MH's favorite player.
Let me think about this.
Any guesses in the comments?
Yeah, why don't you guys in chat help me out? Who's the other magician in the pool world, other than Efren Reyes, who is also known as the GOAT? I think, it's kind of in the back of my head. I'm trying to think of it, but I can't. So maybe someone can help us out. And don't Google it either. You have to just know. So, Nicholas, what do you teach, if you don't mind? Supkis says the final shot was amazing. Very nice. What a game. I mean, it's really kind of bouncing around. Okay, so Joel Schulte comes up with the answer.
That's right. Yep.
Yeah, and I knew it. Everyone's seen Chris Melling's 8-ball run out, right? The one where he had to go like 4 rails and then jump and then kick.
Oh,
whoa.
my goodness.
That's another one. That was magical. Let's replay this.
Yeah.
If it'll let me. So he must have had an angle on the 5, so it jumped off the rail. That's the if you're jacked up on your shot, you'll get the cue ball airborne. All right.
You gotta flip it over.
I didn't hit transition. Let's just keep watching that shot of Adams. I'm sorry.
I should have just left it.
Yeah. No, my phone would have rang. It'd have been your dad.
Yeah.
He'd be like, "What are you doing?" Well, we still haven't gotten that fresh pot of coffee. I don't know what Jen's doing. Maybe I should ask her for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I haven't asked yet. Thank you, Joel. And also, thank you for being someone else in chat. No offense.
Oh
no
my
offense.
God.
I'm just playing with you guys. We appreciate Nicholas, Supkis, and Beavis. As well as Andrew. Both of them. All right, I think I caught that. Yeah, that run out. So Joel says that run out, Chris, was gross to watch, but he played great. Wish I could play that well.
Like nowhere near what it said.
That's what it says. It says that run out by Chris. Okay, I missed by. Was gross to watch. Now, is it gross as in sick? Awesome?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
Yeah.
Is it the way I
Come
said
on,
it?
Chris, you're hip.
Is it the way I said it?
No.
Okay. I said it right. Mason, Mason's giving me trouble, guys. I'm going to need to find a replacement for myself. Wish I could play that well. And you know what? Chris Melling is an excellent player, and I hope to see him in person someday. He will go down in history for that run out. as one of the best 8-ball runouts ever. I mean,
recorded.
Right, recorded, and obviously in trouble, moving through the issues, and I mean, unbelievable.
Now there's also 2 Rockets as a nickname.
Well, okay, before we get to Rockets, Mike Brunel, no, is it Bonelli? I'm just going to call you Mike. So who is the other magician? All right, so we just kind of went over that. So we have Chris Melling, and then we have the amazing, the GOAT, Efren Reyes.
And then MH Penglase.
I can't believe that 7-ball rattled on him. I didn't mean to take away from that shot. And then MH, yeah. But he's the putting Penglase. Does that answer the question, Mike?
That sounded so demeaning.
Like, I'm not going to go over it again, Mike. I'm joking. Steve Prophet says, melon?
He was like, did that answer the question?
Yeah. See, that's why I'm not a teacher.
This is tough here for Adam.
It is. And he got himself into trouble after the 7. We have to almost go back a couple of shots. You missed the 7 that MH missed. It was brutal. Mike says yes. All right, Mike, we're cool now. We're okay. Wow.
Nice shot.
It rolled a little further than he wanted, but still, that's going to be a good shot.
It's still a good shot, yeah.
Take a look at the Pop-A-Lock overhead. Pop-A-Lock.
Pop-A-Lock.
If this goes to 4 hours, I think we're gonna lose some sanity.
I'm there already.
You're there.
Yeah.
Well, as a professional pool player, we already knew that.
Yeah.
Now let's take a look at this from the MH angle.
Now back to our MH cam.
You can see that snooker. You can't even see the tip. It's so small.
Have our players wear GoPros. Look it, it's gonna go anyway.
Oh, way!
Oh my god!
Oh, did you see him put his hand up? He was because the crowd was applauding, and he was just saying, "Yeah." Like, hold your applause. You're welcome.
The magician.
The magician, for sure. That was a beautiful shot. Oh, there was a lot of movement. There was a lot of movement. Did you see him move? I mean, he kind of shimmied. He wasn't really balanced. I talked to MH last week, and he changed his stance. And what I mean by that is that he used to have a snooker stance where he put all his weight on his left hand, which is, his bridge hand. And that's brutal. I mean, that's a lot. You're holding yourself up, right, on one arm. So he changed from the snooker stance to more of a English stance or American stance, and he's working with it. And I think that was after talking with Darren Appleton.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Which, man, I wish Darren Appleton would tune in someday.
He did call us the best pool hall in the country, question mark.
In the world. He said
I thought it was in the country.
World.
Is it in the world?
Yeah, he said
I
in the world.
thought it said in the USA.
Yeah, if you guys go to Darren Appleton's YouTube channel, I think it's like episode 2 of his vlog, where he goes into pool halls and he does this like reality show where he walks around talking to people, showing his day, right? He wakes up, he goes and does some training. It was really interesting. I loved it. Yeah, he came here for 2 days, and he said it was the best pool hall in the world. Yep. And
Yeah,
then
he's got a great channel.
yeah,
Yeah, tons of
good stuff.
info.
Yeah, just YouTube, Darren Appleton. Can't miss it. Highly recommend it. Neil's fine. Mason Cook. Subscribe to Mason Cook. We're working on the first video. He's been so busy traveling the world that I finally settled him down. We're getting him some social media presence. I mean, everybody seems to be doing it. Margaret's got a YouTube channel now.
Yeah, that was a good idea.
Yeah. Was a very good idea. It's really taken off for her. I mean, it's weird to think that it's come down to, you know, a pool player needs a social media presence and fans online as a value to the promoters, like Matchroom.
Well, it's just
Makes
I mean,
sense.
it's true, but it's also it's just what's best for the sport too. You know.
It is. I mean,
Yeah.
you want a pool player that can post something and get, 1,000 people to look at it. And then if all the pros all have 2,000 to 5,000 people or 10 or 20 or whatever, or like in Shane's case, like hundreds of thousands, when they post something, people read it. I mean, it's just great marketing. It's just the way it is. It's 2022.
Right.
So
2022.
Andrew Donald says, here's a classic MH
Yeah,
joke.
I don't even know if we can read it. It's
Can
a good
I
one,
read
though.
it?
It's a good one.
Uh-oh. Adam was not happy about that shot.
It's so graphic.
It's
It's very vivid. But it's hilarious.
I think it's okay, but I'll refrain. So if you guys are on YouTube, you can read
I mean, I
Andrew
don't care
Donald's.
if you believe it.
No, I'm not going to. No, this is a team effort. Sometimes I need to be monitored. Envelope.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. So if anybody wants to read Andrew Donald's joke, you got to head over to YouTube, Mad Apple Extreme, and check out the chat. It is a classic MH joke. Supka says it's literally a dirty joke. That's funny. It's not what you think, guys. It's just a dry dad joke. Not suitable, though, for our audience.
Oh, man, that last 10 ball's going to probably haunt MH.
Do you see that, man? Adam's hitting him well.
Yeah. He turned on a little gear.
Amazing out. What an amazing out. I mean, for being
Since
stuck.
the finish line.
Yeah. Woo. Is that 10?
Yep. And he probably feels like he got away with the rack before a little bit, and then you get another one, and then you're going to get another one. You just start feeling like unstoppable.
So MH is over there chatting with Andrew. Andrew, leave him alone. Tell him to focus. You know, the one thing I noticed about bank pool is that it doesn't pay to sit down. Because, like, you go up, you play a safe, and you sit down, then they play a safe, you're up again. And then you play safe, or you bank something, you miss, you sit down. It's like you're just getting up and down way too much.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to the next bank pool tournament, Kendall. Set it up. I know we can't do too many of them. I guess maybe next year. But if I can join it, anybody can join it. It was tiered entry, guys. Tiered entry. Cheapest lesson you'll ever get. I'm a big fan of tiered entry tournaments. All right, let's look at this layout. MH at the table with not much on the one ball. So we're going to see a push out. He decides to make the 10, which will spot it behind the 5. It's going to be a tricky spot.
Oh, he did that well.
Real smooth.
A tricky spot.
Well, you know me.
And then he did it like really clean.
It was beautiful. You gotta say the best spotting technique I've ever seen. Good job, MH.
That was well hit.
Yeah. Tricky. So, the chat says, Supkis, Adam is on a roll. He is fast and furious and getting better each game. They're both neck and neck.
The atomic bomb.
Boom.
Adam Staerkel.
Yeah. I call him Stark. Like, I don't know, that superhero. The one with
Iron Man?
Yeah, Iron Man. Yeah. He says, I walk in, he goes, "What's up, Goot?" I go, "What's up, Stark?"
Spotting Penglase.
All right, Beavis. You win
That's
the internet
pretty good.
for the next hour. That is good. The spotting Penglase. Oh, that's good. And Supka says, "Hey, both of you guys are sitting all of the time." Well, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Today.
I just want to go play pool.
Well, you just got to find a comfortable spot with the footrest here, and you're good to go.
Yeah, there needs to be one here still, though.
Yeah,
But
I was going to bring that
up.
up. Yeah, just like,
Right.
yep, just a little ledge, you know? Like a 2x4.
Yeah.
So you can just prop your foot up. Help with the blood clots. So anyway, back to the game. Adam with ball in hand. See, I like when Adam stays down on a shot. His position play is so much better. And you can tell the difference. All right, Joel. Finally back in service in the Black Hills of South Dakota. So you lost the feed for a while. Well, hey, you didn't miss the end. And that's what counts. We were just kind of stagnant with the viewer numbers. We got to get out there and share towards the end of this. Maybe I can share a couple. I typically don't like to share too much on Sunday because I'm always sharing stuff. And you know how Facebook is. They start moving you to the bottom of the list. Modern day marketing problems. Still a very close match. I mean, I feel like Adams just kind of caught in a groove. I mean, he got a gear, but it's still
I feel
only
like
one
neither
away.
one has like really surpassed the other.
Kind of goes
They've
in
both
waves.
had their moments.
Right. 100%. Beavis. So which one was Beavis? Beavis was the Cornholio, right?
I don't even know, man.
Yeah. I think Butthead was the one that was like Beavis. Yeah, because he was. Of course it was.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know now. I answered my own question. Beavis, you don't have to answer. And we already know Paramount Plus. We've covered that.
Yeah.
We're good to go. Amazing shot. Hit that real well. Joel says, to be fair, great show. I'm from Wisconsin.
That's true, what Andrew said. There's this show when I was there, Andrew, that you have. It's a game show, a dating game show called Naked Attraction.
Ah,
And
okay.
nothing is blurred, I will tell you.
Really?
Yeah. And it just runs for like 10 hours straight.
So England is very progressive. Well, we're not too much worried about our audience. Obviously we're, junior friendly. But it's more, you don't want to get on the bad side of Facebook.
Right.
Oh, that was a brutal leave. After running that whole rack there. Just got a little weird on the 9.
I haven't seen Adam play this quick a pace in a long time.
He sped up a little bit, yeah.
Which I'm not saying is negative, even
No.
though it was timed out with him getting a bad leave. I'm just remarking on it.
I think maybe towards the end of the rack, you start speeding up a little more, a little more, a little more. You got to give every shot that same attention. Once again, easier said than done. We never miss a shot in the booth. Well, Mason doesn't miss many in real life. That will be ball in hand for the spotting Penglase. Now, as much as he'd probably like to concede this game, the rules here are you are not allowed to concede. Why did you look at me right there? That made me. I couldn't switch views fast enough. I apologize. Nice out. I mean, ties it up. 10-10. Race to 3. We're down to 3.
I just thought about MH, like, rewatching it later.
He's going to.
And he gets to that spot.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the jokes in chat, he's not going to be able to see them. Yeah, the big 10-10. I mean, we might be going to the hill here. Up to 5 more games left. As little as 3. MH to break. And we do want to thank our sponsors. Erickson Auto Trim, Wisconsin Billiards Hall of Fame, Cutthroat Q Sports, Christensen Heating and Air Conditioning, J. P. Shower Custom Cues out of Green Bay, your sponsor.
Yes.
Papa Lock. I thought I left you hanging with the fist pump of the scoreboard. Okay, Brownies, Carpet and Upholstery, and the Clarion. Oh, man. At least we're having fun.
It's been a long day, huh?
Yeah, but
it's gonna be 6 and in the booth.
More like 8.
Well, you had longer than I had.
It's and it was it's unfortunate that Mike couldn't stay and Patrick's on vacation. Kendall did the Queens match earlier, and we have
the show must go on.
Oh, I mean, we got to keep her going.
That's why I'm here.
Remember, Patrick would do this solo for a couple weeks. He'd be up here.
Yeah, but he loves it.
He does. I don't know if he likes doing it solo, though. Avenue Auto, Team Mod, Derek Justin. We got ourselves a barn burner. Oh, my knuckle hurts. Who put this scoreboard right in the middle? It's like bolted in.
He did punch it too.
Well, good thing that wasn't caught on film. All right, so this is one of those matches now where it comes down to 3 games and one player has to step up. Who wants it more? With that being said, I completely forgot what we were talking about earlier. Must not have been too important. Billetsman. Hey guys, how you doing? Appreciate all you guys on YouTube as well as Facebook. But if you're on Facebook, head over to YouTube and subscribe and hit the bell. Not the Mark bell.
Ding.
Nice little push out. I do believe Adam will shoot this. This doesn't seem too bad. You go back and forth.
Yep. I don't know. You kind of want to bump into the 4, I feel like.
That is a problem.
Not that, though.
Yeah, I see where you're going with it. Because, so you get shape on the 2 and the 3. What do you do with the 4?
I mean, maybe it goes on the side, the left side, but then you got to get underneath it.
Tough shot. Interesting.
Pretty good, also, I might add.
Worked out real nice. Good save. Billet, good match. We were joking. Good drop of the 1 ball.
Oh, is it Ray versus Roy over there in the weekly?
Yeah, it looks like it. That's brutal. Yeah, so we have the Sunday weekly where we had almost another 40 players. Tiered entry. 100% payback when you get that many players.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. It's a pretty crazy amount of people for a weekly.
It works out pretty well for everybody. I'd say maybe there's 8 people left. Bracket at league pool stats.
Yeah, that's the hot seat match is Ray versus Roy over there.
And they don't they don't work it out. They're not like, oh, you take the hot seat. No.
No.
I mean,
nope.
Typically, you'd want the better player to lose. It's because they got to go through the loser bracket. And they usually split, being family. Adam's just running away. Knocking him down. A little tough here to get on the 7. Ooh, he did your shot. That's such a hard shot. I'm going to have to practice that. Billet Spin says, played MH last about 15 years ago. Looking forward to playing him again sometime. Well, come on down. I don't know where you're from, Billet. Well, Supkiss, I mean, I'm not saying that they would ever do that. But if the better player lost in the hot seat out of a family, where they're going to split if they got first and second, that means he guarantees that, say maybe his dad's going to guarantee second. Because once you win the hot seat, you're guaranteed second. And then the better player has to play,
Wow.
through the losers bracket to get back to that final.
The way that rolled.
It just kept going. Maybe we should take a look at that. We don't have time for that. Maybe after the shot. Oh, he had some spin on that ball. Ball in hand for MH. 4 ball out. Tied 10-10. Definitely not what you want to do. So I hope that answered the question, Supkiss. Probably not. Yeah, Justin says it's all those lessons Roy's been getting from Margaret. Cue ball control sometimes says bad luck right after good luck. Isn't that the way it works? It's like pool karma. Oh, we're picking up some viewers here for the last few games. Keep on sharing. Good out by MH. Let's see if we can get that replay. I don't know if I caught it in time. No, I did not. Sorry, Mason. Was a bad roll. Man, the pressure's on.
Look at that lonely 9-footer in back.
It's waiting for you. It's just glowing almost.
Mm-hmm.
Mason. Come practice.
I'll be there soon.
Just made the 5. Such a refreshing. Just made the 5. Although, the 1's not real easy.
Good choice.
Yeah, beautifully played. Take a look at this.
Check it.
Good hit on the 1.
And he said, take that, MH.
Right back at you. What do you think MH is going to do? I think he's grown wiser in this match and is going to play safe.
I think he called it 10 ball if I mouth his lips properly.
Wow. Honestly.
He's on line.
That was perfect. I mean, if you would have hit that harder, it would have tightened up, right? So, hard to say.
And this might go, but you've got to hit it so thin.
Yay. I just whispered, fresh pot of coffee. I could use just a nice cup, you know? Get us through the last few games.
I won't do it. I know.
Oh, yeah. Mason's on a no caffeine diet.
More so coffee than caffeine. But
I don't understand. I thought you liked Starbucks.
I do. I love coffee.
Oh. But you're trying to stay away from it?
For the time being.
You know, it is a crutch that sometimes, you know, a good diet, exercise, and whatnot, you know. Thank you. Jen just brought me a beautiful cup of coffee. Thank you. I'll burn my hand for that. Players getting careless after a difficult shot. Billet. Recovering from neck fusion. But then we'll see a lot of me. Well, I feel like I probably know you. I just don't know your real name. And Justin says no coffee. Probably for you, not for me. I mean, I drink 1 cup a day.
That's all I did.
Whatever, Mr. 7 espressos before the finals of... What was that? The International queued up. You were ready. You were ready to play. I mean, caffeine gives you this false energy, you know, and you crash hard from it. So I understand being, you know, what I consider a professional athlete, you know, coffee's not something you can rely on. Maybe. Oh, that's Rich. Rich Stadler. That's billet spin. That makes sense. Oh, speaking of Rich, I think we got some pictures of your cue. Aren't you working on that titanium cue? That's going to be ball in hand for MH. I'm going to find a spot. I believe it's Rich, unless I'm losing my mind. Are you working on, you do all that CNC stuff. You do the tops, the spinners, and you're working on that titanium cue. All right, cool. Yeah, I'll show it after this match. We got a couple of pictures. So stay tuned for that. It's going to be exciting. Although MH missed the 2 ball on that, and he's not happy. He obviously, with ball in hand, wanted to break up the 2. It's very unlike both players. Like you said, Supkiss, I mean, after a long match going on 3 hours, I mean, you do start to get a little careless. Sometimes you don't see things. Maybe you rush it. Maybe you don't stay down. That's what separates the best. Yeah, can I shoot with it? Because I heard you were going to let me have it. That's what I heard, Rich. Although, didn't you say it was 25 ounces? It's got to be tough to get the weight down on a titanium cue with so much detail. You know, wait till you guys see this. Right after this match, I'm going to show you some stuff. A couple of images. It's a custom titanium cue with tons of detail. Is it going to have a carbon fiber shaft? Yeah, that's the truth. I think here we call that the Pegasus. You know, you make a difficult shot, and then you take for granted the next shot. Sometimes you got to slow down. And I've heard this many times, and most of you have as well. That shot was for the crowd. This shot's for me. MH says that even. Mm-hmm. And you have to slow down and make that next shot after making a 3-rail bank or something. You know, your adrenaline's going, the crowd's excited.
Well, Shane just did it in the finals.
Well, he could take that lesson. Got to slow down a little bit. Well, billet, I get version 2, 19 ounces. P-shower, carbon shaft. Put me on the line. I know Mike Gaines was talking about hanging with you a little bit to learn some of that CNC programming. Seemed pretty excited. Well, that is going to be a foul. Which, really, at this junction, very bad. What? Okay, look at this, Mason. Would you just run out here, or would you play another save? You have ball.
I understand.
You have ball in hand. Oh, he's going 3 foul rule.
Possibly, yeah. But it's a pretty wide open table.
It is. So
I don't think it's necessary. I would probably run out here.
MH isn't on 2. I mean, if he was on 2, I'd maybe attempt that.
No, and now he left him, I think, the edge of the 2. That MH, if he hits a good shot here.
Correct. Yeah, he was pointing that he wanted it to be a little more to the right. And obviously he wants the 2 ball touching the 7. Oh, I've seen this before. Half the distance, look at the point, find the part of the rail, find the, find the line. And this is going to kick right in the corner. Very close. Very close. Now, I do think Adam's got to take advantage of this and just pull this back for the 3 and give her the old run out. Yep, Subkiss. I think that's what Mason's talking about. The Shane Van Boning match. Yeah, we were watching that. Playing little clips of it here and there during our Jesters match. Once that match ended, we ended up getting like 50, maybe even 75 more viewers. Tough timing. Obviously, you got to watch the finals. Well, it rolls up nice for the 6. Good angle. Interesting turn of events. Man. Yeah, he hit that well. I think he wanted to pull it back a little more and have some of an angle, but he'll be fine here. See a good stroke, pop this back out. 9 and 10 in the same upper left.
Power hit it.
Yep, got that angle. Kind of had to do that, right? I mean, you don't want to leave yourself on the rail. A little bit of draw, stun this over. Just don't want to scratch. Oh, he miscued. The ball jumped.
Oh, wow.
Man, he got pretty lucky though. I think they call that a jelly roll.
Yep.
Yeah, I learned that from John yesterday. I thought it was a good thing, but it's not.
It's either.
I mean, it's good for one player,
Yeah.
bad for the other. Also, that miscue was very uncharacteristic once again. Yeah, it's good Adam's taking a second on this one. I mean, you got to stroke this ball well, whether or not you're going to cut it or bank it. I think I'm taking the cut.
I think I'm banking it.
If you bank it, you have to put top to go back and forth. If you cut it, you can go 2 rails around.
I think that's too steep to be able to do that.
Too steep to cut. Yeah, it's easy from here. I'll be like, oh, that's an easy shot. And he's also kind of jacked up. Oh, he got the position on the 10.
Is he going to get a roll?
I'd say yes.
I don't know. I think it might pass the 10.
Take a look at the side view. Does that help? Take a look at the overview brought to us by Brownies Carpet and Upholstery. It's a tough cut.
Tough gut.
Definitely a tough cut.
What is he doing?
He's measuring. I think he's using like that spot on the wall trick. MH has all the tricks. And he tries to teach them to me, and I don't listen.
Well, that's why I said he should be the magician. Because he's already like a real-life magician, too.
He is.
Yeah. Have you ever seen him do magic?
I seen Ricky Poole do magic, but not MH.
MH is a good magician.
No, really?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to have to...
That's a good shot.
Got to slow down. Got to slow down. Oh, yeah, the old left English rail first trick. That was magical. Let's take a look at this
To
cut.
the hill.
Yeah. This is the biggest lead we've had from MH. Look at that. I mean, you know, you got to be happy with what you get there. And he handled the 10 just fine. All right. 12 to 10. MH on the hill. It's a tough position to be on. Yeah, it wasn't so much a... Oh, you talking when he was lining up the 9-ball sub-kiss? The ghost ball? Probably looking at the tangent line and whatnot. Oh, Billet says, Mason, you got any big tournaments coming up?
Oh, yes, I do. It'll probably be... I'm going to put a lot of my focus into the U.S. Open coming up in October.
And I almost forgot. Here's Rich's cue. That's Billet's man in YouTube chat.
Yeah, it's cool.
Titanium Custom. He's been posting updates on Facebook. Look how cool that looks. It looks like a lifesaver.
Yeah.
Very cool. And of course, I missed the best shot of the match. One ball, banked, cross corner. A little tough on the 2. Good safety by Adam. You know, it's nice to know he's down too, but he's still got his head on and he's thinking. So MH decides to just tie up the 3 and the 6 and give Adam ball in hand, which would be 1 foul. Be kind of interesting to see. We haven't had any games go 3 foul. 3 foul rule is in effect. No jump cue is allowed, or jumping of any kind. Both players agreed on that. But the 3 foul rule is good. Yep, he's going for it. This will be 2 if MH does not get a legal hit on the 2.
I think he can see right through the 9-7, couldn't he? Why is he going that way? Or, okay, he's just lining it up.
He's aiming at... Yeah, he's doing the magician thing again. Here, we'll switch to this view here so you can kind of see what he's doing. MH very much plays with angles and physics. Very knowledgeable. Gets a good hit on the 2. Does not scratch.
And gets a jelly roll.
A decent jelly roll.
A jelly roll.
I prefer lemon filled.
Same here. Do you really?
Oh, yeah.
That's
Yeah,
my favorite.
man,
That's
all
my
right,
That's
yeah.
my favorite
We can-
donut.
Come on, bring us a couple of lemon filled donuts.
Oh yeah, that's my
Where
favorite.
you at?
That's my favorite donut.
They're the best.
Yeah.
I mean,
think so, too.
jelly's too much.
Yeah.
Lemon, perfect. You know? It's got to be that way. With a nice cup of coffee.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. I just needed a couple sips, you know, to kind of...
It's probably not going to last long. I was testing it out, you know.
Well, no, I think they say a cup of coffee in the morning with your routine, whatever, that's healthy. But if you drink a pot of coffee a day, or 2 pots of coffee a day, or tons of espresso, because you're not eating well and you're losing energy, that's not good.
Right.
Everything in moderation, right? Everything.
Whoa, look at this. 1 pocket shot. Didn't it go?
It
Really,
did
I'm
not.
really confused
It
on that
should
shot.
have. Looked like it had enough speed.
No, I'm saying, wasn't it fine in the other pocket?
I think he was playing it safe.
That was a weird shot. To me.
Yeah. I mean, with the 3 being tied up. It's kind of interesting because if you remember at the beginning of this game, MH tied the 3 and 6 up, and now that's a key ball stopping both players from running out. So let that be a lesson to you amateurs out there.
Now you sound like Earl Strickland.
Let that be a lesson to you amateurs out
He
there.
said, for all you amateurs.
Sometimes you got to play safe. Yeah, I don't know if I have that down. I'll work on it. All right. Comes 2 rails, almost scratches, leaving himself a shot on the 3 for safety. I'm assuming this is going to be the attempt to get Adam on 2 fouls. That'd be brutal to win the match on a 3 foul, huh?
Yeah. Not like that it's going to happen.
Definitely not like that. Put that in the highlight reel. You know, we can actually stand up in here.
Yeah, I've done that before.
If this match would be going any longer, I'd be standing up for sure. Nice shot, nice leave. This might be just what Adam needed to stay in this match.
It's just what I needed.
Oh, copy strike. Yeah, it's a little difficult queuing over the 6. I might opt for the bridge. Adam's opting for the kick shot on this.
Wow.
How'd he hit that?
How'd he hit it? That's what Iwa Mataya, she used to do those lesson cutaways between matches on ESPN.
And that's where the famous phrase comes from.
How'd you hit it?
If anybody's watching, we have 22 viewers. Just peep in here.
Thank you, John. We can use all the help we can get. That was John Fields, ladies and gentlemen.
For the match here.
After scratching, that was a brutal shot. He hit the right speed. I don't see too many problems here. I mean, you got to make this shot. This shot, you got to stay down.
Yeah, you're looking good.
I think he's going to put a little left on this. Come out a little bit for the 10 for the match. Oh, man. That'll do it, everybody. Another edition of the Knights Duel on the OS. MH takes the match with 13 over Adam 10. Thanks, everybody, for joining. Again, thank you very much, Mason, for helping me out.
Yes, of course.
I know you want to be practicing.
It's all good. It's all good.
Filling the spot here, keeping the thing going. We got a couple last ones. Rick White sang the same song as you.
Nice.
As you sang it. Nicholas said, back to the donuts. Do you guys have a Sweetwater's Donuts mill over there? No, we got like Dunkin' Donuts and a couple of bakeries. Manderfield's is amazing. Yeah. He says, those things are amazing. I have dreams of them. So if I ever see a Sweetwater's, I'll have to check it out. Is there a way that I can check to see when they shoot? When you're up, I think we get like a 3 weeks notice. They'll contact you, find out if you're available that week. If you want to double check, you can always go to the Quickfire Facebook page or the Mad Apple Extreme Facebook page, and there's a post there with a Google form. Make sure you sign up, backdate it, just to make sure you're in there. Billet says, see you next time. Rooting for you, Mason. Supkiss says, good night. Good night. Thanks
Thank
for
you.
hanging with us. And Andrew Donald, well done, guys. And thanks for hanging, Andrew. I know it's like 2 a.m. over there, so appreciate it, man. Thank you, everybody, and we'll see you Friday, 7:30 for the King of the Hill.
Yes. Bye-bye.
Thank you.